What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the City Life Project YouTube channel. And look at that. I am joined in studio live with, my partner in crime, the co-host of this entire channel, Kyle Mudge. What's going on, dude?
Stoked to be here. I'm stoked to watch some fights. I'm stoked that we have some people that are hanging out. It looks like our good buddy Shane is joining us today, so that's really cool. Good to see you, Shane. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah, Shane actually got Fight Pass, so he's going to be watching these fights with us tonight. I really love Contender series. I mean, honestly, Kyle, I haven't got into it in years past. I started watching it season 4, so 2 years ago, but I didn't watch a whole season through. Like, there's hardcores who know. Like, there's a guy fighting tonight who he was actually on Contender series like last season, and it didn't go his way. He actually had a cool story in that, like, his event was canceled once, then he actually got a ticket into the UFC that was canceled. And then he got another fight in Contender series, but had to cut weight like within a span of, I think it was like a month. He cut weight like 3 times.
Wow.
And prepared for camp 17 days before this third UFC based, fight, second in Contender series. He loses, and the guy goes on and actually starting to do pretty well in the UFC. But he's back tonight. So just like little things like that, I'm just slowly starting to learn. But hey, we started really pumping the music and UFC, because we're fight fans,
absolutely,
sports fans on the channel. That my buddy reminded me of Contender series, and I was like, fuck it, we're trying to get the watch hours, we might as well stream these too. So thanks to everybody tuning in live here tonight. If you want to find us, check out this bar below. There's my Twitter account. Kyle, I'll tell them where they can find you in the live chat as well. But I mean, really what we all want you guys to do is support us, the City Life Project YouTube channel. So like the video, subscribe to the channel. Tonight we have a contest going on, and it's as simple as this, folks. It's as simple as this. We'll pump it throughout the entire evening. By the way, we're totally interactive. We'll continue to go through your comments throughout the entire night. But I just want to tell you all, if we get to 50 fucking likes on this video or 250 subscribers, we're gonna give away the first ever piece of City Life Project merchandise. I mean, Kyle hasn't even seen this bad boy yet. We don't even own one. We'll give away a tank top and hoodie with our, Mountain Sound logo. So that's what's up for grabs today. And look, if somehow this fucking blows up and we get to 300 subscribers, not only will we hook you up with some merch, but we will also send you a Derek Lewis bobblehead, courtesy of MMA Bobbleheads. How you enter, you may ask? Well, it's easy, and we're totally genuine here. You like the video and you drop a comment in the live chat. We'll pick someone from the live chat if we reach those 2 goals, even 3 goals by the end of the stream. So 50 likes on the video or 250 subscribers. That's our goal here tonight. If we reach that, we are just going to reward all of you.
So thanks for being a part of it. Thanks for joining us. And if you're not already subscribed, then go ahead and do that. Make sure you click the notification bell so you get reminded.
I was just going to say, I was like, Dana White, or Dana White, as Shane said, just gave you 25 G's.
Well, that would be friggin' sweet. I'd be rolling in it if I had 250.
You'd be buying that house you just showed me prior to jumping on the live
exactly.
stream. No, I saw that Kyle from Nelk. Yeah, Nelk and the UFC actually have like weirdly enough, they have a partnership, and I know why. It's to reach the younger audience into the UFC, because we're 30. Right, we watched UFC not necessarily like 1993 from the beginning,
man.
But the BJ Penns.
Oh yeah.
Like, who are some of the guys you followed?
Griffin, dude. Like, I remember watching like the first Ultimate Fighter with my dad. Like,
there's
all
30
that
of them
kind
now.
Stuff. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
How crazy is that?
Yeah, like Chris
Lieben.
Yeah, I used to watch him too when I was growing up.
The Crippler.
Ken Shamrock. Like, there was a lot of guys from that era that I watched, and I still, to this day, the best fight that I've ever seen was Forrest Griffin, Stephan Bonner on that first Ultimate Fighter, where they both were contracted after because of how crazy they went. They were both, it was
savages.
It was a bloodbath, like Isha said, absolutely savage.
Dude, and that's funny, because that's what, that season. And this is why Dana White won't let it go, even though the Ultimate Fighter sucks now, let's be honest. And this is the new way to get prospects into the UFC. But then they not only needed prospects to get into the UFC, but they also needed to grow. They needed to get on national TV somehow, because The UFC was not able to get on national TV, and Spike gave them that opportunity. They funded the whole thing themselves, and that finale and that show saved the UFC at that time.
Absolutely.
So that's why it's Dana White's baby. Let's get into some of the odds here. I know, Kyle, you and I aren't necessarily betting guys because we live in fucking British Columbia where it's so hard to bet on money lines and single game and fight betting stuff, but it is changing. You know, Ontario is now allowing gambling and it's slowly but surely coming our way in. But I know a lot of the viewers here, and I even have some friends who've been DMing me after this, showing me all their winnings, man. Like we got some legit gamblers
we need to
here.
hop on there.
So we need to hop on here. But again, let me know who you're betting for tonight. And again, hit us up in the comments. We're totally interactive. We're just sitting here drinking beers with you guys like we were sitting on a couch. And next time we will sit on a couch.
Speaking of, this is what I'm sipping on today. I don't know if you can see that. It's Waypoint Hazy IPA by Stanley Park Brewing.
Shout out Stanley Park Brewing in beautiful Vancouver.
Excellent beer so far. It's got a pretty kind of yellow, almost like a
pea,
high vis or asparagus pea color. but let me tell you, it doesn't taste like asparagus pea. Not that I actually know what that tastes like, but
he knows what it tastes like. I got the Stanley. This is actually the last of this Stanley Park 12-pack, Kyle. Before we get into the odds here, folks, and we will get into it. And thanks to everyone joining this live watch party, by the way. Like the video, drop a comment in the live chat. Boom, you're automatically entered into winning our contest. We'll choose a winner at the end of the stream. Trailhopper IPA, courtesy Stanley Park Brewing. I know we got fucking studio lights in here, so you can't really see with the glare, but great can art. And Kyle, like in British Columbia, craft beer, it ain't cheap. I mean, nothing's cheap in British Columbia, but very reasonable price. I think it was like under $20 for a 12-pack, and there were three different kinds of beers. You got your IPAs, you got your hazy IPAs. There's a great amber ale, and one of the best lagers that I've ever had either. So if you're on the West Coast, British Columbia, or you have access to British Columbia beers, Stanley Park Brewing, let's fucking go.
They're excellent. You got to support the local breweries. You know, the big cheeses make their money all the time, but I think the local startups are it's passion beer, right? They really give a shit about what they're trying to accomplish, and we get to indulge and enjoy.
Absolutely.
The passion. So.
All right, first matchup, and again, even though like you're more of a casual UFC fan, like we watch some of events together. I'm pretty hardcore now, watching every event, but like we know the stars today, whatever. When we do UFC streams, and Kyle, down the road is going to be joining us for some more Saturday ones as well. Tonight just worked out perfectly, so we decided to have you here. But what I'm getting at is like we can dissect and really talk more about the fighters on the fight night cards and the pay-per-views. This is just a fucking fun Tuesday evening for us, and it's just mostly we're interacting with you guys and reacting to these fights. But hey, we got Billy Goff against Simon Smotritsky. Billy Goff with a record of 7-2. And his last, and oh shit, he's on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fight winning streak right now. His last 2 in CES MMA, 66 and 67. TKOs too.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
And his opponent Simon with the crazy ass last name. From Israel, actually, 8-1, 21 years old. So he's a young buck. He's on a 1 fight winning streak right now, but
won pretty well all of his fights before the Mike Mallet fight.
Oh, and some legit promotions. I mean, Russian cage fighting champion. Anything in Russia is just completely fucked with, I imagine, barely any rules. So you get a win in a Russian promotion, and your name's not Fedor Emelianenko. I mean, that's a legit win. He's fought in Bellator, so that's awesome. IMC, that's actually a pretty good smaller promotion. And look, his only loss on Dana White's Contender series, week 6 so in season 5. Interesting. So there you go. So that's what's cool. Again, I'm relatively new to Contender series, Kyle. A lot of these people get invited back, which is cool.
Yeah, it is really neat. I honestly, I personally haven't watched Contender.
Oh, your first one,
except for our own videos. So
cheers, buddy. Welcome. It's a lot of fun. It's like the world. Like I know you're a big hockey guy too. It's like the World Juniors because they're all prospects. So Billy Goff, actually, this is the one guy who was watching the intro, and just kind of like the preview on Contender series, and he was the one talking about how his mother and father faced like addiction, and how he's dealt with a lot to get here. So that's pretty cool. Oh, what's up? What is up, buddy? Thank you so much, Kumar, for joining. You joined us last time as well.
Oh, nice.
Acosta to win by finish, and Francis and Connor fight not to go the distance. Parlay lock. He's been sending me his winnings. This guy's a fucking genius. We got to start listening to him, Kyle. As soon as you can bet in BC, this is the guy that like I'm honestly just gonna like pay this guy to give us some picks here.
Perfect. I could use some help because I lose every time I bet on anything.
There you go, Shane says, I just bought tickets yesterday to a festival on the 19th and 20th.
What festival are you going to, Shane?
So you go, Billy Goff -4 or -145 favorite on the money line, folks. Simon +125. It's not a huge discrepancy in odds right here. We'll continue to give you the live odds throughout these fights. And Kyle, what's awesome about Contender Series 2, and this is why I respect this show so much, I guess, more now than the Ultimate Fighter. The fights are 3-round fights, so they're not those 2-round exhibition fights where you can still fuck yourself up on Ultimate Fighter.
Oh, yeah.
You get paid for these fights.
Nice.
You get paid, and they go on your official record. 2 things that the Ultimate Fighter didn't do, which that's why I like Contender Series, and that's why there's so many stars. I mean, Sean O'Malley came from Contender Series. Adrian Yanez came from Contender Series.
Sean O'Malley is actually unreal too, and I'm super excited for his next bout
against Piotr Jan.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome,
dude. Piotr Jan's the real deal though. Like that's not only is it a step up from like fighting bottom of the. Oh, I don't mean any disrespect when I say bottom of the barrel, but unranked guys in his weight division, going from that to the former champion, like that's huge. But hey. He's confident, so I want to see him. I'm becoming a fan favorite of Sean. I listened to his podcast. You actually walked in the door.
Yeah, you were watching.
I was watching his podcast, the Timbo Show. I love his trainer, Tim. That guy, I mean, just such a martial artist. Huge into jiu-jitsu. You know how much I like jiu-jitsu.
Oh yeah, you're starting some classes.
Yeah, right I didn't go roll today, but I went and like because there was nothing available, but went and met one of the trainers and just like paid my fees. Asked like what I'm supposed to wear, like because it's no gi.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm pumped. I'm gonna start doing a couple classes of jiu-jitsu.
Hell yeah, dude. Pretty soon Isha is gonna be on the Contender Series.
Oh yeah, right. I got like a glass chin. It's called Fish and Chips. Oh, this is the festival. Oh, Kermode is playing there, and it has a PK sound. Cool, buddy. Where's it at? Is it a festival on the island? Let us know.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We're about to start this, Kyle.
So age difference, 21, 24, and I missed a whole bunch of that. But one of these fellas, Shimon, I believe is 5'10", and Goff is 6'2". So there's quite a size difference between the two guys here.
And like right away, like just like before even the TV.
Oh, that was huge, dude! It's already over.
Leg kick.
Oh my god! Wow, dude. He smashed him right in the face early, man.
Oh, I missed it. I thought it was to the leg. I like turned my head right when he hit it.
Dude, head kick.
Shit. Now he's going for a leg lock?
Holy cow.
Yeah, you heard Laura Sanko on the broadcast if you guys are watching. How the fuck is this guy awake right now?
Man, he just took one right to the chin.
Dude, welcome to the
that shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Oh, here we go. Single leg. Well, like fucking really high up single leg is.
Man, he's actually doing well for being rocked like that. I can't even believe it. Like that.
When you're young, dude, you can take shots like that, right?
Shit,
22 or 21, 23 years old. Like, oh, look at him.
Yeah. Oh,
he's still a little wobbly though.
He is just
knee to the face here. Now. Okay, let's check out the live odds quickly right now. Billy Goff. Yeah, Billy Goff is no longer the favorite, plus 190. Oh, we got Michael Bisping on the broadcast too. Yeah, I can turn it up a little bit, Kyle. I don't think the mic will pick it up too much. I always keep one headphone open to. As long as YouTube doesn't pick it up, we're good, right? Oh,
I love these kind of fights. I always gravitate towards striking bouts. Like wrestling has its place. I enjoy watching jiu-jitsu and all of that kind of stuff. However, I think when the majority of the fight is
nice takedown
going on the ground, it's not my thing. I would much rather watch people strike and get bloody.
I totally get that, and that's why I said even in the last Friday fight videos, people, and I know you have an appreciation for mixed martial arts, so overall it's like you're happy when you watch it. But you really, especially now that it's on Amazon Prime, and I know Tim has Prime, One Championship is now going to be on Amazon Prime. One is a promotion that not only has a belt for MMA, but they have belts for jiu-jitsu, they have belts for Muay Thai, they have belts for, just kickboxing. And Glory Kickboxing is one of the most savage fucking fight leagues in the world, man. So I implore everyone if you like this style striking, check out Glory MMA. Or even a bunch of stuff's on Fight Pass too. And like, Now that one's gonna be on Amazon Prime, like North America, they're gonna see a lot of sick kickboxing.
Hell
man.
yeah, dude. I love that shit.
Again, shout out to everyone watching, tuning in and out. I mean, what an exciting fight right off the bat. This is why I knew Kyle would like Contender Series, because these guys, you can win the fight and Dana will not necessarily sign you. You have to impress him. And last week he was pissed.
Yeah,
he walked off. He walked off mid-interview and he's like, obviously the one guy who knocked the guy out gets it, but everybody else, you better fucking bring it if you come here next week. And then the chick's like, so like he got the contract? And you just hear him, yeah, he got the contract. Laura Sanko. I shouldn't say chick. Laura Sanko, very respectable.
This is your big break, right? If you are a fighter and you make it onto the Contender Series,
especially for a second time,
you want to be impressing Dana White, because I mean, what the hell else are you there for other than a contract? So if you're going to go in there and you're not going to battle and it's going to be a half-ass thing, I would have to agree.
Dude, Goff rocked him. Goff rocked him.
Oh, dude, Goff
rocked him. Dude, he might be out
dude.
here. He's not defending himself like Goff did when he got rocked.
Oh, dude, keep throwing.
Dude, Smith's gonna end this. Smith's gonna end this.
Oh yeah, dude. He's done. It's over.
Oh, what a comeback,
dude!
What a fucking comeback!
Good for him, man. Holy cow!
Dana's signing him.
Yeah, that's wicked,
dude. And he's a returning guy. That is awesome. Fucking right, folks. Let us know what you thought about that,
dude. He got rocked by a head kick right in the beginning. Like, can you even? I can't believe he came back from that. I thought it was over early. Crazy, man.
Oh, dude, look at the replay of the head.
Man. And he comes back to finish. That's just.
And you know what? He could have like been a little strategic here and be like, save his energy a little bit more. But no, at that point, you drain the gas tank because there's a minute and a half left, and that is an opportunity that you take.
Well, and he got a standing ovation from Dana White. So I
look
mean,
at Dana. Look how jacked Dana White is. Remember when Dana was like the tubby guy, fucking and the only time we saw him in shape was when he was preparing to fight Tito Ortiz in a boxing match. Like
exactly.
He has his shirt tucked in now. What is he, Joe Rogan?
That guy's he's quite talented as a fighter himself, Joe Rogan.
Yeah, judo. He's a judo guy. He's jiu-jitsu. I think
he has black belt in 2 different
judo.
It might even be
judo.
3
And I think it's judo and jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. He's actually pretty crazy.
Official, as we know the outcome, but official outcome here now in the ring.
Goff.
Justin Bernard. Hell yeah.
There it is.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, let's take a look at the stats here, folks, in that one. Simon, the Israeli, 32 strikes landed on 55 thrown. 25 of 47 were significant. Or 25 significant strikes landed. 7 to the body, 1 to the leg, and of course, he had that one head kick as well in those head strikes. 0 for 2 on the takedown, only 34 seconds of control time. Whereas Goff, 39 to 76 strikes, 37 being significant, 28 to the head, which is crazy to think that he threw more head strikes at the end of it.
Unreal.
2 to the body, 7 to the legs, and 37 seconds of control time. And the 2 takedowns were clutch too, because like I think regardless, even if he didn't get the knockout, he probably would have won the round, maybe won the round back or at least tied it.
Yeah.
With those takedowns. Takedowns score a lot I find in the UFC now, but. All right, let's see our boy in the chat here. Hanumanth Kumar. He said Acosta's the next one here, and he has him to win by finish. So let's see how this one goes. And it's parlay again. So he does his 3 bets here. So this one, Acosta by finish coming up. Francis and Connor fight not to go the distance, parlay lock. So Francis and Connor don't necessarily have to win it, just can't go the distance. So there you go. Fucking rights, man.
That was exciting. My kind of fight for sure.
Yeah, that was like what a great way to start Contender Series. Last week, a little bit more boring. Like not to say that I hate saying boring fights because like I can't fucking go in the cage and do that. You know what I mean? So yeah, some of them were a little bit more technical. Maybe there was a little bit more nerves. Some were a little wrestling heavy.
Yeah.
I think last week a lot of the guys just were there to win, which it's on your pro record. You're getting paid. I get it. Less about wanting to get into the UFC. That's what I took away from last week.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, well, I want to see guys that have heart on
Yep.
here. You know, like that's it's a big part of this game. So
No, absolutely. Shout out to everyone who's just joined us live here on the City Light Project YouTube channel. Reminder, we do Contender Series streams every Tuesday as well as Saturday. Full 6 to 7 hour fight night and pay-per-view watch parties. So join us for those. We have giveaways throughout our entire streams, folks. We set some goals today. If we get to 50 likes on the video or 250 subscribers on the channel, we're going to give away some City Life Project merchandise. The first pieces of merchandise coming your way. If we get somehow, some way to 300 subscribers on this channel, not only will you get some merchandise, but we'll give away an MMA bobblehead Derek Lewis model, folks. There's not many left. The Black Beast, he doesn't have that many fights left. One's on its way here, so you'll be able to see it on the table for probably next Contender Series. And we want to give away another one to a fan who helps support us. So there you go. If that's not incentive to like or subscribe, I don't know what is, Kyle.
I mean, well, we're both handsome dudes, and you guys should enjoy watching us just for that. But
there you go.
We
there
appreciate you guys loving us for our intellect and love of fights.
So, Kyle, I'm just going to update some of our banners here and get some fight names up. Why don't you talk a little bit about our channel, why we wanted to start doing fight stuff, but also some of the other stuff that we do. For those who are new or just joining us as we're in between fighters walking out right now.
Well, we set out to be mainly a vlogging and music channel, but we've kind of developed into this bigger picture thing. We're really just trying to do stuff that we enjoy. We like fights. We like doing this kind of broadcasting. So it's a no-brainer to do these live streams. We do music video content. We do right now we have something called the one take sessions where we invite musicians out to do one take of a song and we post it in beautiful locations. So if you guys have any interest in checking that out, feel free. We've got, I think, probably a dozen or more videos of that. So more to come.
How many do we have? How many do we have filmed? We have a ton banked.
We got quite a few. A lot of them are me. Isha just dropped his first video last week, and that one was called
Lemonade.
Lemonade
by
right.
I don't even know. It's a good fucking song.
Yeah.
All right.
Mike Posner and
he's on it.
Someone else.
Adam,
anyway.
some rather. Sorry, Adam. Adam B something. It didn't stand out. Okay, it's not a great stage name. I'll say that.
Anyway, you guys should go and check it out because it is pretty cool, and we're gonna get a lot more local musicians coming through. Even some touring musicians are gonna come and join us on that one. So it should be some exciting content coming soon.
So Kyle, how fucking pumped are you for this next one? Being that it's a heavyweight bout.
Well, heavyweights tend to fall hard and punch hard. So I look forward to this because I like heavyweight striking.
I'm
the big
50-50.
boys bang, right?
I'm 50-50 because yes, they bang, and 9 times out of 10, one's going down. But when they don't, or when they gas early and they lose that knockout power, the fights suck. They're horrible. The word and that's why I really like, and I think you're gonna start to like them too. Even though you may not see knockouts, I love the 125ers, men and women, because they gas. They could probably fight for an hour.
Oh yeah,
and
their
they're like, and the technique, even on the ground, it's explosive. It's like watching those spiders that we just featured on the channel attack their prey. And it's nuts, dude. It's absolutely nuts. So I really like the flyweights, the featherweights, the 145, 135, 125.
It's quick, man. They're lightning quick, and though there's not as many knockouts, at least in my opinion, the fighting, like Isha said, is really quite technical. So they're entertaining to watch because it's they are going hard and fast.
Yeah, absolutely. Shane, I know that song. That's the only really song I know of Mike Posner.
Yeah, I know that song too. That was the only one that's recognizable for me as well. I didn't realize that he has actually had quite an extensive producing music career outside of his hit.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks to everyone again joining us live here on the City Light Project YouTube channel. We stream Contender Series every Tuesday and then fight nights and or pay-per-views every Saturday. We're going to start doing some live music content as well. We are a music-based channel, but I'm into fights, Kyle's into fights, and we're into so many other things like how Kyle just said on our YouTube channel. It's kind of grown into just a whole cool vlog experience overall. We just threw up a tarantula feeding video, Kyle.
We literally have something for everybody, and we're trying to be we're trying to adapt. I think that there's a lot of options for us, and a lot of YouTubers get pigeonholed into one thing. Well, we want to do what we enjoy doing, and we hope that you guys enjoy watching us as well. So go ahead, subscribe, make that your weekly thing. We post stuff every day, so while you're pooping in the morning, you can come check us out on our shorter stuff.
We're usually like poop length. We're like 5 to 15 minutes. Now I eat a lot at night, so I'm a huge morning pooper.
I've been known to sit on the couch.
This is where we lose all the viewers, by the way. Shout out to everyone viewing us. We have fun with it. And I'll say, first of all, Shane, this comment, like, get the fuck out of here, man. He knows how to.
What did he say?
He still uses SoundCloud because he's too cheap to pay for Spotify.
Dude, subscribe to me on SoundCloud.
Oh, you have SoundCloud?
I don't think anybody listens to me on SoundCloud. And
no one uses SoundCloud at all. They almost went bankrupt if it wasn't for podcasts, dude.
Well, to be fair, I don't think anybody listens to me on Spotify or iTunes either. So
I do. This guy. Hey, everyone viewing us right now, Kyle, pump that shit. This guy's a musician, folks. This, if you haven't seen in our music channel, where can they fucking find you on Spotify?
You can look me up. Just look up Mudge. Mudge. If you look it up, I've got 2 albums on there under that moniker. And if you look up Trench Finger, we also have a pretty rockin' band for people that like Soundgarden, Tool, 90s grunge. That's the kind of music I like to make. So if you'd like to check it out, I got 3 albums total on Spotify, and I'm about to release a bunch more music coming soon. So make sure you hit that follow button.
We'll continue to pump it. And hey, when Kyle drops his next album, we're gonna do some fucking giveaways. Like you have a chance to win. And these are relics, folks. These are relics. You might be able to win a CD. Everyone's like, fuck you, unsubscribing.
You might be able to win. Eventually, we'll get some merch and stuff too. And who knows? Maybe we'll get into NFT games. You can buy into my sound. If anything ever pops off, you can own some Mudge music.
When Kyle gets 1,000 subscribers on Twitter, then we'll talk NFT.
Yeah.
Shane, Billy Talent. I loved listening to Billy Talent growing up, man. Billy Talent, Sum 41, Blink 182, Green Day. Like they all were kind of in that like badass, wear an element in DC with your backwards hat.
Skater punk stuff, dude. That was like definitely my era. Blink 182 was kind of like starting to get big in the 90s, and I was
Enema of the State that's like there, so. When you like probably were starting to buy stuff, because you're a few years older than me, but when you were actually starting to buy, because you were right after tapes, like CDs just hit right at that time.
Well, I had tapes too, man. I remember walking around with my Sony Walkman. That's awesome. Like, dude, like I had all of that. So I'm still of the era of tapes. And then when CDs transitioned, I got into early MP3s too, going on LimeWire and like downloading viruses to your iPod. I never used Napster. I was never into it, but
before it crashed, or got seized or whatever, right?
Yeah, I never did that. Lots of LimeWire and lots of downloading shit illegally, and now I think a lot of musicians regret that happened. Even though Metallica were dicks for suing Napster over it at the time, everybody thought that was a shitty move. We really don't get paid all that much anymore to make music. Like I think one Spotify stream is like 0.667 of a cent. So stream your heart out, guys.
Yes, that's what we're saying. All right, this fight is about to start. The heavyweights are in the ring. The odds right now, Acosta minus 435 favorite. So this guy, a way bigger favorite than that first fight we saw, Kyle. Plus 350 for Suzart as we get the official breakdown here.
6'4" to 6 feet, so a little bit of a height difference for Cortes-Acosta. 259 to 255. Slight advantage.
And Costa with the 4-fight win streak?
Mm-hmm.
Or 6-fight win streak. Holy shit. No wonder he's the favorite. Look at him. And here we go.
The fight is underway. Oh, tagged him there.
Oh, I heard that one through my headphones, like the muffled.
Yeah, these guys are already like straight into boxing.
Yeah.
Both of them are getting huge hits. None of them have hit the jaw yet, but I'm sure that we're going to see somebody sleeping.
Costa, Definitely the height difference.
These are the big boys too, man. Like I like watching these guys battle. Like you said, when they get gassed, things can get a little bit boring. But when you see a big hit and a guy falls like a tree, I love that.
When
shit.
Derek Lewis knocked out Volkov after getting Derek Lewis went 5 rounds of getting mauled and gassed, and 13 seconds left, uppercut from hell sends that Russian to the fucking gulags, dude. Like
Unreal.
it was insane. I love Derek Lewis. I think it was an early stoppage just last weekend. Dude, fucking right. When the heavyweights come out and do this?
Yeah.
Like,
dude.
bro, are you shitting me? Folks, let us know your live reaction. Obviously, you're watching our live reaction. Oh, nice combo.
Oh.
Body. And was that a Stockton slap? Did he strip Diaz slap him?
So far, this has been a pretty solid battle. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see. And honestly, I don't know who to pick right now because it's been pretty even.
We got to
so
start
far.
giving our just picks, even though we don't know shit about them. Oh, here we go. Costa with the control time now. And that's the thing. Like the heavyweights, like they're going to clinch, then they're going to throw, then they're going to clinch. That's just the way. That's
how it goes.
That's how the heavyweight division works.
Well, I'm going to lock in my thing right now, and I'm actually going to take the underdog on this one.
Okay. Shane's going, the favorite. So you're going Suzart.
Suzart.
Okay. Well, I'll be the contrarian. I'm going Acosta too, just like our boy who has the parlay, because I want I want those watching to make money, right? I wish the best for all the viewers. So
absolutely.
So let's fucking go.
Make that bank, boys and girls.
I even say on the hockey streams, even if my team loses, I still want the viewers to make money, even if it means the Canucks lose.
That's a big sacrifice to make, you guys. Like,
Yeah, I know.
You must love our viewers.
I do, dude. They're awesome, man.
Just the fact that you guys are sticking around is pretty awesome. Being able to see and communicate with the people over the internet, it's kind of like a cool thing that technology has brought to us. So thanks for sticking around.
Cheers, everybody.
Yeah, that shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
All right, guys, still clinched up now, but Acosta getting some, good shots whenever they're breaking a bit. I'm gonna share this on Twitter.
Do you guys follow Isha on Twitter? You should probably do that.
I don't know about today. After today.
Isha had himself a viral incident. We won't go into that, but you should follow him on Twitter. Go right ahead. VI Sports Talk.
Well, we got to do podcasts again because we can just sit here and just bullshit for a bit, and then I'll tell that story because that was fun.
Yes, if you guys.
Knockdown! Oh, Acosta with 3 more shots. He's done. He's done.
Yeah, it's over.
Herb's calling it. Herb's calling it. Yep.
Damn.
That guy is a bad man, dude.
Dude, yeah, he just climbed right on top of him. Big hit.
Holy shit.
He was rocked.
How old is this guy again? 30 years old.
30 years old.
He's coming in this game a little bit late. Fuck, he's fought in Bellator, LFA twice. Shit, man. LFA is a really good league, Kyle. I love watching LFA. Damn, man.
Man, big right hand is what took him down, and he just gave him his back and started taking punches to the face. Like, wow, dude.
And I mean, he did everything he could. He fell back there too, right? Like, that's heavyweights, man.
Damn.
Most heavyweights know, like, I ain't coming out of this in 3 rounds, right?
No.
Like,
you want to try and get her done in the first round or early second, because if you're a heavyweight, you're probably gassed after the first round, especially if you're going hard.
So our boy's pick came through. Shane's pick came through. Before we jump to this next fight, let's quickly take a look at the stats of that last one. It wasn't that long, folks. So Acosta, 51 strikes out of 91, landed 48 being significant. 47 to the head, 1 to the body, 0 to the legs, 1 minute 43 seconds of control time. Fighters being announced now in the octagon for Suzart. 16. I honestly thought there was more there by watching
too,
it.
to be honest with you.
So 16 to 32, 11 significant strikes, 8 to the head, 3 to the body. I guess he was just swinging. Interesting. Yeah. ESPN's pretty on it. They usually don't mess up their stats too much, so that's interesting. But anyways, on to the fucking next one. This is just flying by, Kyle.
Holy cow! Who we got next?
So we got 2 featherweights next.
So that means this should be pretty entertaining, fast pace, and
yep. Absolutely. Two real small guys. Connor Matthews and Francis Marshall. Francis Marshall, 23 years old, 5 wins, no losses. Where did this guy fight before?
4 submissions, it says, too. So we may be in for some ground game.
All right, 4 submissions. Take a look at Connor Matthews, also riding a win streak. Bad news himself. This guy's quite a bit older, 30 years old, riding a 5.
Also 4 submissions. So I am betting that we're not going to see a whole lot of striking in this. I think that they're going to be trying to take it to the ground quick time.
Pretty quickly. Or they just stand there and bang and go, Dana, I can do more than just submit.
They just might. And let's hope for that, because it's way more exciting with the featherweights and strike.
Yeah, and it's an interesting matchup. Unless they it just turns out to be a great grappling match. As long as, this is my thing, and then this is where I kind of agree with you to an extent, although you know me, I'm a big jiu-jitsu guy. I just watch no-gi tournaments. If there's constant movement, like watching Charles Oliveira just maul people like a spider on the ground, for me, that's still it's punch, punch, fucking flip him over, grab his arm, punch, punch, sinker. That shit's as long as you're moving and doing damage, it's still a fight. It's still as close as it is to a street fight with technique. So watching a good grappling match of 2 submission guys go at it and still throw the elbows, because that's one thing too. There's some jiu-jitsu masters where I watch and I'm I just wait. I'm oh yeah, there's no elbows because this isn't a fight, it's a match. Whereas in this, you can have a match and bring in those elbows and make it a fight, which is fucking sick. All right, Shane, who do you have in this one, Kyle? We saw their records. We kind of looked at the fighters before I check out the odds. Well, let's make a prediction. So that it'll be interesting when we check out the odds here in a sec.
Okay, well, so Marshall 5'9", Matthews was 5'8", I think. So they're pretty close in stature. One of them is older. I can't remember who that
Matthews is older.
So Matthews is 30 and Marshall is 23 or 24, I believe. So if I'm gonna go with somebody, I'm gonna pick Matthews.
All right, the older guy maybe hits a little harder with that old man strength. Fuck, man, this is gonna be a submission game. I don't know much about Matthews. I'm just gonna assume here, if he has jiu-jitsu training in the past, I'm gonna go with Kyle, because I think even if you're 30 years old, you've been training jiu-jitsu all your life,
that experience has to come in. Right?
Absolutely. Shane's like, I don't know who the favorite is, and I'm picking Marshall. I also just wanted to go against Shane there. So I think with a name like Marshall, he had a strict upbringing. It's just why? Why do you think that? Just because of the pun, Marshall.
Yeah, he was a cop or something.
Oh my God.
All right, let's check out So Francis Marshall is actually the very slight favorite. Minus 155. Connor Matthews plus 135. Money line. As we've been doing, we'll continue to monitor these live stats. But let's be honest, folks, and the live odds, it's been so quick. These fights have been so quick that we even hadn't really had too much time even to go through and we haven't even gone out of the first round yet.
No,
in
yeah,
3 fights
just flying by.
Holy shit! Yeah. I told you this would go by fast. And if you need a break between these, Kyle, you just let me know. We can take a break. We do have some break assets here that are actually pretty cool, and some gangsta tunes, which is there's 2 of us here. So if one of us wants to go take a piss, we don't have to fucking shut down the whole show. Which is good.
It keeps things going a little bit. So again, thank you guys for watching. And if you haven't subscribed and commented, then you're not in for the prize. So you better get on that.
Yeah. 50 likes on the video is our goal. And I mean, when we're on the weekends, we're on Saturdays, you have 7 hours to reach that goal. So we've almost hit it a few times, but the more we grow, the more we want you guys to help us grow. So we throw some incentive out there, and we hope that we're entertaining, that you come back regardless. But if you like the video and drop a comment in the live chat, you're automatically entered into winning our contest. When, not if, when we hit 50 likes on the video, we'll choose a winner. And if we get 250 subscribers on the channel, we'll choose a winner as well. So 2 ways to get in our contest tonight, as the fighters here are going to be walked out soon. I like this. There's not too much lull time between them.
It just moves along real quick, almost like it. It's been scheduled that way.
Well, on the TV, less pay, because once again, the pay-per-view, it's kind of it's their time.
Yeah.
But a lot of the ESPN ones, especially the fight nights, dude, if there's a knockout, you're waiting 20 minutes, like an intermission in a hockey game for the next fight. And it's just because they have to make it a 3-hour event for the broadcast, right?
Right.
And maybe have a buffer of half an hour more just in case. So that is a little bit more exhausting, but but the pay-per-view is fucking flyby.
I think this might be an actually unreal fight. Like, I'm really interested to see what these guys do. This young gun looks like he's in really good shape. Kind of baby-faced, actually. Like,
23, yeah. Jack to the nines, though.
Just
Holy
looking
fuck.
at this guy, like, if he had a t-shirt on and you were like, staring him in the face somewhere, you'd feel like you could beat him up. But
until he takes off his shirt.
Until he takes off his shirt, and then he's like, this guy has a 17 pack, and yeah. Anyway.
Oh, that's awesome. So yeah, 145ers. So yeah, they're gonna swang and bang. Hopefully, we see some good technique. No Canadians again though. 2 weeks in a row, no Canadians. I really want to wave this Canadian flag. There are a lot of Canadians in the UFC now, and I guess it's been 2 weeks in a row. None of them on even pay-per-view or fight nights, but there was a good stretch, Kyle, for like 4 or 5 weeks where we at least had one, sometimes up to 3 on a card. Are they killing it like George St. Pierre did? No. Even Rory McDonald's now, he's in the PFL and he's losing, but hey.
It's just nice to have some of our national prides enter the UFC, like it's great to see that our countrymen are keeping up to snuff with the Americans down south there.
I can't show this, unfortunately. I will get some clips down the road prepared for these as the more we grow, stuff that I can show, legally and things like that. But I just want to show Kyle, since he's here, this kid, Charles Air Jourdain, is a fucking savage, dude. This guy, he lost this fight. I'm just going to show you just some of the highlights here. Like, this kid's Canadian. I think he's a 135er. Let's see. Oh, shoot. It's just highlights of the 2 other guys. Anyways, just here's a good one.
Damn.
So this kid, yeah. So he's from Quebec, and he's a fucking savage. He's just outside the rankings. He just lost to the 15 ranked guy in one of the best fights I've seen this year. He's a fucking dog. He's 23, I think.
Damn.
Yeah, he loves the flying knees. We're sorry for everyone just watching us on StreamYard right now. As the intro for Dana White Contender Series, the next fight is on the broadcast. I'm just showing Kyle this new Canadian stud making a name for himself in the UFC, Charles Air Jourdain. I know anyone who's a UFC fan, they know who this kid is. He's fucking sick, eh?
We got to get some more Western fighters in, though. I gotta say that most of the fighters that come are from Ontario or Quebec. And granted, that side of Canada has a way higher population. But you know what? We are rugged in the West.
Ayo, Richie, what's going on? So, Kyle, this Richie, part of the hockey podcast, he was Dylan, my first recruit when we started the fucking thing.
Hey, dude.
They do an Arizona Coyotes podcast and like just pop culture. Huge music guys. One of his favorite bands, also Blink-182.
Oh, nice.
So Richie's been supporting our channel. Richie's getting back into the UFC. Says, let's go. I'm back this week for Contender Series. Well, Kyle's also in the driver's seat as well for this one. So, Richie, glad to have you back, my man. Who do you got for this fight? Are you just kicking back, just enjoying these guys fucking throw punches? We locked in our picks. Both of us think Matthew's going to take this one. Shane thinks Marshall. DraftKings and, well, all you bettors, you think Marshall as well, as he's minus 155. Closing underdog or favorite, while is Connor Matthews is the plus 135 slight underdog. Richie, you bet on UFC at all? Or are you going to maybe start betting on it the more you watch? Contender Series is a crapshoot unless you're our boy here who fucking makes money every single day. I'll show you, Kyle. He's been sending me his winnings.
So you know how much he's bringing in, eh?
Oh, yeah. This guy's a fucking beauty. I hate that guy on the broadcast.
Guy sounds like a cartoon.
Look at this guy. This was last weekend. She just does a parlay every time. So he's
dude, are you kidding me?
Boom! Look at that one, dude. Look at the return on 100. Are you shitting me?
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, he's a beauty. That's why he's like,
cow.
He's just like asking me for opinions.
You know what, though? The nice thing about UFC and all of this kind of stuff is like, it's not even 50-50. Like
you can bet on so many different things, way. Kyle.
But yeah, like that's the thing is like, like I think you have better odds betting on UFC than you do on hockey.
Oh, 100%. James Krause, he actually officially retired yesterday. He's a UFC fighter. He was a UFC fighter. Now he's a very successful coach.
Oh yeah.
Like he coached Brandon Moreno. He just won an interim title. He's very successful. He makes his money from gambling on MMA. Like more than coaching.
What?
More than any of his, podcasts and, any of the side hustle stuff he does. Yeah.
Dude, I wish that I was good at betting, but every time I lose.
Well, that's why these guys make money. They sell their picks, right? Sometimes they're up, sometimes they're down. Like our boy Clint, he hasn't been doing good these last few weeks, but when he's hot, and I support Clint, But that's why these betting people in the social world, Kyle, or social media world, are making money because they're selling their picks and they kind of have a method to their madness, right?
Yeah, I could take some lessons from you guys because I do not have that in my blood.
Well, we haven't had the opportunity because in BC and in Canada, it's been so hard to legalize single game bet gambling, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I think it's coming.
It is. Ontario is always the first ones. Unless it's marijuana related, then it's BC, baby.
Yeah, that is one thing that we have absolutely killed it at out here.
Even though the rollout was like a little bit questionable. And here we go. Let's get it on.
All right. Just testing each other out a little bit here.
By the way, those viewing us on Twitter, I see you. Migrate over to YouTube so you can join our live chat. You can't join the live chat on Twitter anymore. It's bunk.
Bummer. So these guys actually are doing something a little bit different than I thought. I didn't think that we were going to have as much striking because the two of them have both won several of their fights, 4 each, to submissions. So it's kind of nice to see that these guys want to stand up and feel each other out. Good leg kick there by Matthews.
They have to impress Dana that they're mixed martial artists, right?
Exactly. So I mean, this is what the fans want to see. That it's exciting, explosive, fun. So far, both of these boys are standing up pretty well. Both are getting in some hits, but I think that so far Matthews is actually big takedown by Marshall.
Guillotine. Oh no, gets out of it.
And he's out. They're back up. So
dude, these guys are scrapping. Looks like Matthews is taking some damage, dude. Dude, Marshall looks so much bigger than him.
Yeah, he does. He's absolutely jacked.
So he probably cuts quite a bit to get to 145.
Man, the thing that these guys like putting themselves through all of that weight loss and all of the
insane,
dude, it's unbelievable. They're really true athletes. And if you've ever
it's sanctioned cheating is what it actually is, to be perfectly honest.
It is, but it's still incredible that you're able to do that. And some of the shit that they put themselves through, like the saunas and all that kind of thing, rigorous sweatshirt or sweat suit trainings.
What kind of salt? Is it Epsom salt baths they take to make it so like it heats up your body temperature? Like,
yeah,
I remember watching Chris Cyborg fucking just scream trying to cut to 145.
Oh yeah,
because she's like a 150, 155, lightweight woman fighter, right? In my opinion, right behind Amanda Nunes is the greatest of all time and is female fighters. By the way, there's almost 30 people watching right now. Fucking right, you all are beauties. Thank you for watching this. You see our reaction. Get your live reaction in the live chat. If you want to join in and support us and a chance to win some merchandise and some prizes, hit that like button on the video and drop a comment in the live chat. If you do that, you're automatically entered into winning our contest. And if we get to 50 likes on today's video or 250 subscribers, those are our goals today on the video, we'll give away some prizes. If we somehow get to 300 subscribers, we'll give away a Derek Lewis bobblehead. Fucking
hell
right.
Yeah. These dudes are buzzing, Richie.
This is awesome. They answered the bat signal that Dana White fucking laid out last week, which was show me you want a UFC contract.
They got to be pretty close in strikes between the two of them. Like it's literally just give and take here. These guys are just passing them back and forth, taking the hits. Both of them are standing. Neither one of them seems overly rocked at this point. So
here's the stats right here, Kyle. 72 thrown, 82, 24 significant, 34. So it's fucking close.
Pretty close.
Man. The takedown will be... Oh, it doesn't even look like an official takedown was registered. Interesting. The judges still might see it differently, though. Oh!
Yeah, they're just passing them
great
back
level change. Great
takedown.
Do you see that combo, though? It was 1-2, went down. Beautiful level change. Side control now. And like it's so hard to be on your back and on the ground next to the fence. You have nowhere to wiggle.
Yep.
Oh, here he goes. Got his back. Is it a submission?
Yep. Just gave. Oh.
So these are the type of submissions that these guys probably get. They probably bang, get him to the ground, and then go for the rear naked. Doesn't have a body triangle yet, but Marshall has the back of Matthews. Richie saying Dana's call out last week was almost like his "you want to be a fighter" speech from Tough. Do you remember that in season? It was season 1 where they all thought that they were getting paid, and he's like, no. Do you want to be a fucking fighter? I could probably play that on a stream and I'll get dinged because someone's probably fucked with like the visual and whatever. 50 seconds with. I honestly, I think he should apply the body triangle. Try to restrict his breathing.
Yeah.
45 seconds. Fucking go for it.
Absolutely.
I don't care if he's going to recover in the next round. Don't let him recover right now. Ben saying, pity you wouldn't show the actual fights. I'm sorry, Ben, but YouTube would literally slap us so hard in our dicks and destroy our channel just like that.
Not allowed to do it.
We'd get pee-pee whacked so hard by the UFC and fucking YouTube that we would never be able to throw any live content, any music content. So I'm sorry, brother, but we do fight reaction videos, and we do highlights of reaction videos to these videos. And if we can, we'll share some on Twitter and things like that. But for the most part, we know what we're allowed and not allowed to show, especially on YouTube. So I'm sorry, Ben, but I'm happy that you're joining us regardless, and that you dropped a live comment in the live chat. I really appreciate it. If anybody isn't watching and like is at work or whatever, and you want us to do a little bit more play-by-play, because Kyle, some of them sometimes are like, bro, I'm at work or I can't afford the pay-per-view. Can you just literally like comment live? We're no play-by-play people, but like we'll do that for you because you guys are the viewers. This is for you more than anything, right? And we're
just happy that you're here to hang out with us. Yeah. Like we're here to watch fights and talk about what's going on. So if that's something that you like, go ahead and let us know.
I mean, all the fights have been great thus far. We have had, well, I mean, this was not a finish yet, but it was close.
Ben from Scotland, dude. That is awesome. We are Canadian. We are living here in beautiful British Columbia, Canada.
Ben, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for understanding. Ben, you're an absolute beauty. You deserve the Jamaican horns. What time is it in Scotland right now? It must be early, early. Like, what is it, like 5 a.m. or something?
Let's find out. I can let you know.
In Sweden, I'm pretty sure it's around like 3 to 4 a.m. I don't know what time zone.
I bet you we're probably like.
Here we go. Round 2.
Dude, it's 1:55 a.m.
This is Ben is a fucking fight fan, baby. Let's go. Dude, Ben, you are an absolute beauty.
What are you doing up so early, Ben?
Says he's rooting for Chris Duncan in the main event.
Good choice.
Stevie Ray fighting in the PFL on Friday. Yes, he is. That is right. I'm pumped for PFL, dude. Nice takedown by Marshall. Oh, go over the ankle lock by Matthews. Ankle lock. Let's go. Get it. He's got to get it under the armpit. Oh, and he got out of it.
Lost it.
Dude, those are nasty, the ankle locks. It's 1:55 a.m.
Dude, you're a champion.
Dan lifts and runs. Dan, you lift and run? You do more than we do here, buddy.
Give a little play-by-play. Okay, well, they're standing up against the cage. It looks like Marshall is pressing. Going for another takedown, but he doesn't get it.
Trying for a single leg. Up against a clinch. And this is where the control time comes in, right? Guillotine. Nope.
And the switch. Now Matthews is in control, pressing on the cage, and it looks like we're going to have a little bit more boxing going on.
They still look relative. Oh, nice fucking straight right by Marshall. But it looks like they each have a little bit of gas in the tank still. They're still bouncing a little bit.
Yeah, lots of leg kicks here from Matthews, which is it's good to see. He is my pick.
Yeah, both of our picks here. Again, shout out to Dan, shout out to Ben, shout out to Richie. I was saying earlier, we saw that takedown. Exact combo, the 1-2 to the face and level change, and now the elbow's coming down. Just as I said, Matthews looked a little fresh. He looks gassed now. Elbows coming down.
Oh, man.
This doesn't look good.
It's not looking good for him.
I think this is it. I think this is it.
He's not even protecting himself right now.
I think Smith's going to end this.
Yeah, this is game over for sure. It's on its way out.
Oh, those two elbows. Fuck.
Dude, he looks like he's split wide open here.
He's going to try to go for a helmet.
He's definitely bleeding.
Hey, credit to the ref. Let him stay in it a little bit. He doesn't have much longer, though.
Yeah,
I'm Fran's strength coach. No way.
Dude, that's unreal.
Well, we're rooting for him.
Oh, big knee by Marshall. Another takedown against Matthews. And there's 2.5 minutes left in this round, and it is not looking good for Matthews at all at this point right now.
So your boy Marshall, Dan, he's crushing it right now. I mean, his wrestling is on point. And to be honest, his striking too. Those combos, then to get the level change, fucking beautiful. That's some UFC shit. Dana White, look at him. He's in this right now.
We are certainly getting the full picture here of mixed martial arts. Like, but you can see Dana in the background. He's literally not even watching the fight.
Well, he probably has a screen. He probably has this screen too, right?
He's like looking at his phone right now.
Maybe. I think he has a screen kind of like us too there. Matchmakers next to him.
So they're just wrestling now, trying to exchange blows here. Both guys are getting in a little bit, but Marshall is certainly taking the initiative here, and he is throwing some nasty.
Yeah,
elbows.
Marshall doing some great work in Matthews' guard. Matthews, I mean, his neck, his upper back was just up against the cage. He's rolled a little bit to his side now, but Marshall with the control time is doing great. Matthews, I mean, you can see him try to throw up some things for submission, like there. I mean, I can't really see because of the body fucking sport thing, but it looked like maybe he was going for an arm bar there. I mean, look, his guard's now high up against fence, so he's working from the ground. But no, this round,
minute left to go with the round too. Where
the first round may have been close, although I'll give it to Marshall still. This one's 100% Marshall is taking this round.
Definitely.
So your boy Dan, your boy's taking the round.
Yeah, if Matthews wants to take this, he's going to need to make it through this round, get a little bit of a rest when he goes out to his corner, and hopefully he can bring the thunder, because it's not looking great for him at all.
So our boy Kumar, this can't go the fucking distance for him to win his parlay. So he needs a finish here.
Well, who did you bet on?
Well, he just bet so this is what's cool about betting, Kyle. He just bet in a parlay, which is a combined 3 bet.
Okay.
That 3 things can happen. He bet, I'll bring it up on the screen right here.
See, I'm unfamiliar, so this explanation
So his
helps.
parlay was it was a combo bet. Acosta to win by finish, he did. Francis and Connor fights to go the distance. So not to go to the distance rather. So they have to end. So he didn't necessarily bet on a fighter to win. He bet on the fight not going 3 rounds. You can bet the over and under money line, Kyle, on if it ends in the first half or second half too.
Well, you might just get that, because like if you look at Matthews right now, it's like he is not looking great.
At the damage.
Marshall is pretty much undamaged.
He's taken 76 significant strikes. 71 of them have been to the fucking face.
Yeah, dude. Like he is.
And look at the control time.
Friggin' rocked. So
he's getting ragdolled. So maybe he's a decent striker and a good submission guy, as we kind of thought. Maybe the experience will be there.
Yeah.
It seems like the young strength and honestly, if you're a wrestler, you're stronger than the average person. It just is what it is. Wrestling is like farm boy strength or gal strength. I mean, there's some like Carlos Esparza right now, the flyweight champion, or not the flyweight, what's the 125? The 125 champion. In the worst
is it bantamweight?
No, you might be right. I keep forgetting. It's because I think fly and feather, I just get them mixed up. I should know this too, since I'm a fight fan.
So should
Boys, look at the significant strike difference so far. Wow, yeah.
Unreal.
36
big
to
difference.
76.
40 strike separation. So that's a big deal.
The first round was close. This one, the second round, not even close.
So we're standing up again. These guys are going to try and exchange some
Matthews
blows.
Has to get a finish or he's going to lose this fight.
He's not going
to win this round.
Is going back to the ground in no time too.
Bisbing just made a great comment. Marshall's gas tank looks. Oh, the double jab!
Big hit.
His gas tank's insane. Yeah, he's gonna win this fight. He's gonna win this fight. We were wrong, Kyle. We chose the wrong guy. We chose the wrong guy. Let's see the live odds right now. Oh shit, Kyle!
Wow, minus 1,400.
Favor for Marshall plus 850. So right now, if you're crazy and you want to maybe win a Hail Mary, the plus 850 knockout on Matthews right now. Hammer it. Don't do it. Don't listen to me. Front row. Speaking of betting, man, this guy makes more money than you and I combined in a year betting as well, Kyle. Front row, our boy, the best Capitals fan there is. How's it going, brother? Thank you so much for joining us. Front Row's actually watched some of our other vlogs on the channel too, eh? He's been a supporter for a long time. So Front Row,
I have seen
thank you so
some
much
of your comments, and thank you so very much for actually for checking us out. You know, we just like to do this, so the fact that people are willing to watch our stupid videos is awesome.
It's so funny because we have really, really nice gear, folks. We have no idea. I mean, I shouldn't say we have no idea how to operate it, but like we didn't go to film school or anything, and we're like, fuck it, we got to look good because we don't know what we're doing out here, right?
Yeah, man. Like I've done a little bit of photography and stuff, and I wouldn't say professionally, though. I have done some professional shoots for weddings and engagement.
You know how to operate a camera, but, for sure, more so than the layman like myself.
But yeah, videography, cinematography. Like I don't have a lot of experience there, other than about the last 10 months, 9-10 months. I think we're at for YouTube. So, you know, we're coming up on a year, you guys, and we're really, really trying to make this a cool platform for all of you and for us to just, you know, indulge our creative mindset. So thank you guys for following it.
Dude, Marshall's still picking Matthews apart.
Oh,
he's landing a shot. Look how much more fresh he looks. And credit to the heart of Matthews. This guy, he's not going to stop. And I love it. It's so good to see you too, buddy. I can't wait to start doing the hockey streams again. You know that I love the Capitals, so on my other channel, Everyday Hockey, we're going to be doing so many Capital streams this year. Front Row saying, I saw your music video, Money.
He crushed it, eh?
Thank you very much.
Crushed it.
Except I totally... another... almost a knockout there. I totally forgot the artist's name and the name of the song, but other than that... Kyle's crushed the last couple as well. Kyle knows way more covers than me. That's why Kyle posts more videos.
Yeah, I call me a campfire singer, but you gotta know a few covers if you want to sing around the fire.
What a chin does like Matthews, dude.
Unreal, dude. He's taking them so hard and he's still standing. But it's
this. But we said that before that it was close and it didn't end. That's the thing.
Yeah.
We got one more beer in the fridge too. So if you run out there. Grab that one.
We're gonna have to go and get that
right after this fight. I went to the Capitals prospect game. Oh, anybody stand out? I won 2 free tickets. Oh, fucking
Lucky.
right!
Winner.
Chicken dinner. 1 minute left in this third round. I hope for our boy Kumar's sake that someone gets knocked out.
These guys are still exchanging. Like I thought for sure that they'd be taking it back to the ground.
This is the first fight that's going the distance tonight so far.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at how much damage. 125 significant strikes. This guy's got punched in the face 119 times.
Yeah, I would have to say that Marshall actually looks like he's going to take this in decision if he doesn't.
Easy, unanimous decision.
Yeah, totally.
There's no way a judge should say that Matthews won this fight.
No, no, that judge would have to not have been here and not be watching.
Marshall at this point, honestly, should just fucking go for it.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't think he's gonna get clipped.
Seconds left.
I don't think he's gonna get clipped. You know, on a Hail Mary by Matthews, anyways. If he gets a little reckless. 18 seconds left, folks. Oh, it's
a couple more exchanges.
And I say that, and Matthews clips him at the end. What a fight! What a fucking fight!
Bring it, guys. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. And this fight is over.
The first finish, but that was probably the best fight.
Yeah, I would have to say so. They were like just rocking each other. Full stand-up mode. It was awesome to watch.
Damn, I don't know who that was, but she was a fox. Spending big bucks acquiring players this season. Yeah, man. I mean, they kind of have to until Ovi and Backstrom are gone. They're gonna kind of like Crosby, Malkin on the Penguins. They're gonna keep that going. I like what they did in the goaltending. What have you liked from the Capitals? You're more plugged in than I am lately. Who saw SummerSlam Sunday? Buddy, I don't watch WWE. I can't even say that I wish. I watch MMA. I watch jiu-jitsu. So you can make fun of me for watching no-gi jiu-jitsu, but it's actual fighting at the end of the day. The one thing I will say about WWE and just all the other promotions, because I guess not AEW is another one, I think. I don't even know them all. What I will say is they are athletes. They are athletes, true and true. They put their bodies through hell. Like they're not they're suffering injuries, brain damage, and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
But at the end of the day, they're not fighters; they're entertainers. And I've accepted that, and I accept that people like that, and that's fine for me. I like watching fights as someone who grew up with as a martial artist. But I love it when UFC fighters stick it to Dana White and go to the WWE and make millions.
Oh yeah,
like
dude.
Matt Riddell, Kyle. Back when weed wasn't as accepted, he'd get constant THC suspensions to the point where Dana White cut him, even though he was on a win streak. I think it was like a 3 or 4 fight win streak. He's in the some sort of pro wrestling. He's a superstar.
Well, even Ronda Rousey, WWE,
absolute
right?
star. She's probably made triple the amount that she made. In the
dude,
UFC.
she's killing it in there. And maybe I liked Ronda Rousey in the beginning, but she wasn't
Classy
necessarily the best for the UFC. I think she does better as a wrestler, and then she does some acting and stuff on the side.
At the time, she was a pioneer for the women's division, and she was the greatest woman fighter of all time at that time. Cyborg's better. Nunes is better. Valentina Shevchenko would kill Ronda Rousey. Literally kill. Amanda Nunes almost did.
Yeah, dude. I think she's where she belongs now.
So Marshall, we were talking through that. So no disrespect to the fighters there. I usually like just to throw it to them so we can hear, but no surprise, Marshall, with the unanimous decision.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's not good for our boy. I think his parlay might be. I haven't seen him have a parlay be ruined for him yet. I could be reading it wrong though, and if so, he's probably rolling his eyes at us right now. But Kumar, if you're still here, let's know how you're doing, buddy. Let's know how you're doing. And by the way, Kyle, this is one of our most buzzing live streams that we've done yet on this channel. So I just want to say thank you to everybody tuning in. We do this. Well, we're going to do this for how many weeks? I think there's 6 weeks of Contender Series. So we're going to do this every week, every Tuesday. And then one of us or both of us will be doing Saturday ones as well moving forward as well. So just expect that there's going to be live streams if you're a fight fan for Contender Series and for UFC. And hell, every now and then, Kyle knows how much of a junkie I am for fighting. Like, I'll throw on a PFL live stream or a Bellator. Fuck it. No one else is doing it. We might as well do it. I'm watching it anyway. So just, again, thank you to all you guys who are supporting not only our music content, our vlog content, but the fight content as well. We love sitting back here, cracking cold ones, watching fights with you, and this is just so fucking cool. So again, like the video, drop a comment in the live chat if you want to interact with us. If you don't want to interact with us, just say a simple hi or just leave any comment so that you're automatically entered into winning our contest. We set kind of goals on every live stream, and if we reach those goals, we give away prizes, and they're attainable goals, 100%. And it kind of helps us, and then we help you by showing our appreciation. So our goals today: 50 likes on the video and or 250 subscribers on the channel. When we hit either or both of those, we'll give away some prizes. We'll give away some City Light Project merchandise, the first run of the City Light Project merchandise. If y'all go crazy, if like one of these fights goes full Forrest Griffin Bonner and we get like 100 people watching, we somehow get to 300 subscribers on this stream, or hell, even Saturday, we'll give away a Derek Lewis bobblehead to someone who comments in the chat. So it's as easy as that. Easy as 1, 2, 3.
I am going to go on break to get us another cold one. I will be right back.
Richie's saying you are way underselling Ronda, in my opinion. Her prime should absolutely hang with today's stars. Yeah, we'll take a quick break. It's like, I don't agree. I disagree wholeheartedly, Richie.
Yeah.
So put her up against, again, I just said Pena. Well, actually, I didn't say. You put her up against Pena, Nunes, Shevchenko.
She would be destroyed by any one of those women. And you know what? Ronda Rousey, she always tried to be the mean face and try to be like that. You know, I don't think she had it. I just don't think she had it in the same way.
She wasn't a mixed martial artist. She was a great scrapper, grappler, and judo practitioner. But master. I'm gonna say it, master. Let's be honest. She was an Olympian.
Excellent at what she did.
She's an Olympian too.
Like Isha said, I think she absolutely paved the way for women in the sport, and that is, unforgettable. Great things that she has done for women in the sport, and that is why we see female fighters in the UFC.
It's valuable beyond any comparable. That's the thing.
But I think she's where she belongs in the WWE. I don't think that she would have been able to make a long career in the UFC based on the way women are fighting.
Richie,
now.
The people she fought weren't strikers. She fought Holly Holm, who, by the way, Holly Holm was still new in the UFC. Holly Holm
destroyed her.
At range, destroyed her. She went and fought Nunes, who, by the way, Nunes is a Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt too. If it went to the floor, Nunes is a fucking tank. Nunes just absolutely destroyed her in the boxing ring. Now, or in the boxing category, if Ronda would have come in and didn't have that striking coach, maybe it would have been different with a different game plan. I will entertain that. But in my opinion, my favorite fighter right now to watch is Valentina Shevchenko. Is she better than Nunes? Well, she lost twice to her, so I can't say that. But she's right up there under her right now. So as far as the greatest woman of all time, Ronda still has that. She's going to be on the Mount Rushmore. But you have Cyborg, Nunes, and Shevchenko right there next to her. And as far as talent-wise, and put it this way, Ronda was too scared to fight Cyborg.
Oh, yeah.
She was. She turned her down every single time. Cyborg would have mauled her.
All right, be right back.
Shane's going for Salvador this round because he probably knows Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, being the Brazilian. We're just saying, I think by the end of her run in the UFC, she was just cashing checks. Well, she only had 12 fights in the UFC by the end of her run, dude. So again, agree to disagree. I don't want to diminish what she did at all. I'm just saying, if you look at the talent level now, they would all, as far as the top tier ones, they'd all kill her. Okay. He almost killed Dawn there. So I'm just going to say right now, Kyle, this one, like, this was in my camping tote for 5 years. I'll drink it, but
it
like,
sucks.
I just don't know. I don't know if you're supposed to drink beer 5 years old.
Well, probably not. They do have expiry dates. I think.
I mean, I will. I mean, you tell us in the chat. You want me to drink that shit?
Hey, dude, if it's 5 years old, I mean, if you drop us a like and a subscribe, for sure,
Done.
We'll drink this.
Tell me in the live chat if you're a new subscriber. I'll drink this 5-year-old beer.
I'm gonna crack.
Yeah, you can have that one. You can have that one. If this was in the fridge for 5 years, whatever. It was in my camping tote in my garage.
It's fluctuated temperature, is what he's saying.
Like, they've changed the fucking branding of Lighthouse Brewing since this thing.
Well, I haven't tried this Trail Hopper one, so I'm gonna give that a shot. And that's what you just finished, right?
Yeah, it's really good.
So, but don't get me wrong. I've just agreed that if somebody goes and
2016
gives us a like and a subscribe on our channel, then I will absolutely indulge in that with.
So it's 6 years old.
Perfect.
2016. You know what though? So I left beers at a camping spot by accident one time. It was literally a little island that and I feel terrible about this. It was just like one must have slipped out of my bag or cooler. I went back there 2 years later,
and it was still there.
The can was melted by the sun, but I drank it.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm alive, so.
Well,
put
we'll
it this
see
way:
how it tastes.
the beers out of that nasty cooler, I threw those out. So
probably a good idea.
So we'll see how this goes.
That cooler was
put it this
nasty.
way: where are we at with subscribers right now, Kyle? Where are we at with subscribers?
Well, let's have a look here.
Maybe if we we'll get some shout outs for subscribers. If we can get like a couple more, we'll drink the 6-year-old beer.
So 220 subscribers.
220 subscribers. Oh my, dude, we started the stream at 208.
Yeah, dude.
We're almost at 250.
That's wicked.
Okay, so if we get to 230 subscribers, I'll drink the 6-year-old beer. Well, we'll share the 6-year-old beer.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a taste, if it's like super nasty. If there's like some floaties, I don't know if we can do it. We got to go to work tomorrow. But we will indulge regardless. And again, folks, if we get to 250 subscribers or 50 likes on this video, we're going to give away the first ever piece of THPN merch. And again, we implore
City
you.
Life merch.
Or sorry, City Life. Oh,
not THPN.
We need like a buzzer. I've done that only twice now. I fucking THPN slip up. But anyways, yes, some City Life Project merch, the first of the merch. And folks, we really appreciate it. We'll be launching a merch store soon. And yeah, just another way you can support us. We think our logo is pretty cool, especially when the fall starts rolling on. We'll have some tanks and stuff for the summers, but mostly gonna do a big push for fall because it's easier to upcharge hoodies. No, I'm just kidding. Kyle's like, why would you say that? Rich said, I think by the end of her USA run, she was just cashing checks. Oh yeah, in regard to Rousey. Yeah, you're all gonna die if you drink that beer.
We might, but you know what? It's worth it for you guys. If you are entertained by our poisoning, then great.
Shout out Lighthouse Brewing. I hope you make beers that last.
We're going to find out.
Oh man, dude, I can't believe that. What a fun stream this has been.
Yeah.
And again, guys, don't be shy if you're watching right now. I know a lot of the people are like, I can't watch it right now, so I'm just gonna like play these fucking numbskulls talk through this. But no, we really appreciate it. And yeah. So, anyways, let's get into this next fight. We've been talking. I don't even know what we've been talking about.
Bullshitting.
We've been bullshitting. You know what's great about it? It's the chat is the catalyst for conversation, and that's what I love.
So you guys can drive the conversation.
Please do,
based on what you comment and say to us. So
please do. Okay, let's get into the next bout. The actual, not the main event, but the co-main event. We got Shannon Ross against
12-5-0
against Vinicius
de Almeida Salvador.
So that's not Brazilian as fuck. I don't know what it is.
And he is 13-4-0.
Age?
Not applicable. He is old as fuck.
So he's probably
just kidding. We don't know
if
how
this
old
was
he is.
baseball, he'd be like, he'd be like 50, but it said he'd be 18 or something like that. But no, okay, that's interesting that Sherdog doesn't even have his fucking age. Well, we'll find out on UFC anyways here. 3-fight win streak. Pentagon Combat. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Arena Global, respectable promotion. And then, some shit in Brazil. All right. Pentagon Combat. What the fuck is that? Anyways, let's take a look at Shannon Ross here, 33 years old. The Turkish Delight out of Australia. Some whack-ass nicknames. 1-fight win streak, but before his, what is it? His only, how many losses does he have? Losses. This guy actually has a pretty decorated career.
5 losses.
12-5, but it looks like he put 4 wins together before his last loss a loss in 2020 to Steve. I don't even know how to say his last name. And then Donovan Freelo. That's a sick last name in UAE. So interesting. I don't know. Again, we don't know much about Contender. If you guys are just watching us right now, we said this right off the hat, but I think it's off the hop, but it's worth like reiterating. Kyle and I, we followed the UFC. Yeah. I followed Bellator and PFL as well, but these guys, we don't know any of these guys.
They are totally unbeknown to
so us. These are in the dark picks, which is fun as well.
Shane saying, who the hell am I going to pick this time? You know what? I think I will take the Brazilian just because I haven't picked a Brazilian in a while, and I think that he's probably going to rock it.
All right, I'm going with the Aussie. I'm on the Aussie train right now. We're going with Ross, the Turkish Delight. Shane saying, what are they going to do when they run out of nicknames? Do they just repeat them? Like no one can be the Iceman because that's trademarked. I think you could trademark some of them.
Yeah, you can.
But
for sure.
But there's a lot. There's the Assassin. There's the Prime Assassin. There's the baby-faced Assassin. There's the baby Assassin.
Dude, they're going to start getting into those crazy obscure nicknames like the poo-poo pants or like pee-pee caca, right? They're gonna start like going into that fucking crazy shit.
But there have been some weird ones. What was it? Oh, there was one recently. It wasn't body bag, but it was like something like that. It was just like okay, it was like put you in a body bag, whatever. It was like what? Like you should be. There's the there's the crippler there's a lot. Rush, George St. Pierre, I like that one. George Rush St. Pierre. Matt the Terra Sarah, that one's very WWE like. What was B?
Dan the Cowboy Cerrone?
Yeah, the Prodigy BJ Penn. He trademarked his shorts because he had the white shorts with the black belt on it.
Oh yeah,
because he was actually the youngest most high respected Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt tournament winner at his age. So he's the youngest guy to ever get a black belt and win a world title in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Unreal.
He was a gamer at his prime, and then the poor guy just fought like Chuck Liddell way too much into his later years, and because he lost like fucking 12 in a row at the end, BJ Penn. Yeah, it was bad.
Too bad, man.
Yeah.
So we're getting into it.
So 26 is the Brazilian. We have officially he's 26 years old.
Both the same weight, 1 inch height difference for Salvador, and he's got the reach advantage with 70.5 to a 66 reach for Ross.
So here we go, flyweights
and respect right off the hop. I love seeing that.
Yep. That's my favorite part of this sport is you go in there and they kill each other, or they try to kill each other, quote unquote, not actually YouTube. And then they hug. Most of the time, we'll hug and shake each other's
I
hand.
like seeing that. I like seeing the rivalries too, but I like seeing the respect right at the beginning because you're a warrior, right?
How can you not respect your opponent in this? Even in hockey, like that's why I like the hockey handshake at the end, and I hate the shit. Like I hate all the nonsense because like that sport you can really hurt someone in.
Absolutely. So these guys are going hard on the striking right off of the hop. We've seen a couple leg kicks, some good face strikes from both guys.
Ooh, those inside
high kick.
Those inside calf kicks fucking hurt, man.
Oh yeah, man. If you get enough of those, it'll take you out.
Dude, for one, again, they're small, Kyle, but for 125, look how big they are.
Dude, they are jacked as hell.
Salvador's got some. It looks like he's got range on him a little. He's like maybe just a little lanky.
Well, he does. He's got like I think that Ross has a 66-inch reach to Salvador's 70.5. So he does have a bit of a reach advantage here.
I'll get to the comments here just in a sec, folks. Just gonna share this quick on Twitter as we only have 2 more fights, this one included.
So Salvador is really taken to the leg kicks. He's really trying to sink those in. Flying knee there. Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Holy shit. Just a barrage of punches. Knee to the face.
How is Ross still?
It's unreal.
Dude, and now Ross is throwing some punches too. You can tell.
He got rocked, though. But he's a strong chin, it looks like, man. He's still standing. He's still fighting.
It looks like he's not too wobbly either. And I mean, all things considered. Oh,
man. Couple of big hits. This guy's got hands, man. Salvador is just laying into him.
This is fucking nuts, dude. I don't even have time to tweet this fight. I gotta get at this. I gotta fucking tweet this.
Man. He's just got Ross up against the cage and is swinging furiously. It's like, it's unbelievable. A couple of those hits were big. Oh, dude.
Oh, shit.
He's doing some pretty crazy shit in here now.
He's impressing Dana White. Dude, so I totally forgot to say, we have a poll question here tonight, folks. And it's simply, how many contracts does Uncle Dana give out tonight? 1, 2, 3, or 4 plus. Vote on YouTube in the live chat.
Give her.
We'll check on it after this fight.
So 2:20 left in the first round. So far, I would definitely give this to Salvador. He is honestly just bringing a barrage of thunder. So,
yeah, I mean, he's definitely winning this round. I mean, but Ross has got heart. Ross has got a chin.
He does, man. He's taken some big hits, and he's still standing
and
striking.
He just rocked.
Whoa.
Okay, he didn't necessarily rock, but he clipped Salvador. And that's one thing too, Kyle. If Salvador, if Ross makes into the second round, Salvador's like confidence might be diminished a bit and be like, oh shit, I just gave everything I had in a fucking flying knee. This guy's still here.
Absolutely. It could totally change things up. I think that that a lot of times people underestimate their opponent. And once you make it past the first round, the tension's been broken. You have some idea about what you're into now. You've discovered some things about your opponent, and you know what, like the thing about fighting is a lot of people use the same moves over and over again. We are creatures of habit. So if you fought somebody for 2 or 3 rounds, say it's a 5-round gig, you can definitely adapt to what they do because you'll pick up on nuances about how they're fighting, what they like to do. Oh, rocked again.
This might be it. This might be it.
Yeah, he just he's just laying into him right now. Big face hits.
56 seconds left in this first round.
Up against the cage again, sending up haymakers. But he's still standing and firing back, man. Like Ross is still in this fight. Dana
White's inviting Ross back to fight on this or just in the UFC down the road anyways, because this is a Dana White fighter.
Absolutely.
He's like, Nick Diaz or Nate, both of them, but Nate Diaz, who just would like, hit me, and then just like, still.
Big hit by Ross, man. He actually is tagging him.
2 knees. So Richard, the good comment here.
Oh, and he's down. That won't count as a takedown.
No, the Brazilian just kind of pushed him down, it looked like. So the Brazilian dude, Salvador, is just swinging. His technique isn't that great. I think his Muay Thai is pretty decent with his knees and clinch work, but yeah, his striking is kind of just...
Oh, dude, he just got tagged hard 3 times by Ross up against the cage. Like, this is a fight we've got here, man. Exciting.
125. What did I say about the 125ers?
Exciting. And
Dana's on his fucking feet.
Dude, unreal.
What a fight, dude.
Holy cow.
If you guys are on YouTube, if you're just fucking on your phone flicking
Check
through,
it out, man.
Flicking through Twitter right now and you see us, if you have ESPN, if you have TSN, if you have Fight Pass, turn it on right now.
Get on it. It's wicked.
Even just to watch the last 2 rounds of this fight, because this is wicked.
So let's explain to the people again what they can do to get in on the prizes that are coming up.
All you have to do to enter is like the video and drop a comment in the live chat. That way we can choose a winner in the live chat. Before we sign off, we can get you to DM us or get your email or whatnot so that we can, send you the prize, right? But we set goals every stream, helps us, help you. If you like the video, if you comment in the live stream, you have a chance to enter the contest. And what we want to do, our goals today are 50 likes on the video and or 250 subscribers on the channel. If we reach that, we'll give away some merch to someone in the live chat. And if we somehow get to 300 here tonight, subscribers that is, we will give away a Derek Lewis bobblehead. Here we go, second round.
Respect again. Love to see that.
They're probably loving it.
These guys are going to bang, dude. And Dana White's impressed. He stood up and you can see him doing a clip and he's just like, holy shit, excuse me for my burping. I've been drinking beer.
Shannon Ross minus 110. Oh, dude, this is just, it's a pick 'em. Minus 110 for Shannon, minus 150 for Salvador.
It really could go either way, folks. Both of these guys have been tagging each other big time. So,
100%.
Looks
100%.
like Salvador has more total strikes to at 68, 57 significant, 42 to the head to 26 for Ross. So I mean, it's looking a little bit more in Salvador's favor. He has been kind of leading the charge.
He won the round 10-9.
Definitely.
Richie, I love when you bring up the scoring because like I'm just one of those who like I don't want to give an impression to anyone that I'm a judge or know how to score boxing or MMA. So personally, I just say this one won the round. If we want to get into specifics, I'm totally down, but I'm just never gonna go to them first because I just don't want to. I don't want to be a dick and be disrespectful or anything. So I'll call it by round. But totally like that comment there. You want to throw? He got tagged in the nuts.
Tagged in the balls. That sucks.
Did controller fit yet?
Did
I have
controller
no idea.
fit yet?
No idea, buddy. I don't even know what you're saying, but I appreciate the comment. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, dude.
What are you getting at?
Explain it a little bit, and we can maybe answer that one.
Bro on the left reminds me of LA Beast. Your left, my left.
Me?
LA Beast?
What? Thanks, I guess. I don't know who that is. You'll have to tell us who that is.
Yeah, who's that?
Googling.
We're old musicians. We don't know what the fuck.
Oh,
okay, I see the resemblance.
Yeah, you could think I maybe looked like that guy. Cool.
Okay. Hey, that's a compliment, Kyle.
Yeah, thank you, bud. Thank you. We're not as popular as him, obviously, it looks like, but we're trying to get there.
Nice body kick by Ross. Hey, appreciate you. Who's our boy here? Dravos. Maybe Dravos doesn't speak English and the translator was off a little bit.
Could be.
Try again, Dravos. And Maxim, thank you so much for joining, bro.
It is a compliment. Well, thank you, dude. I really appreciate it.
And Maxim, thank you for joining, brother. Honestly. Yeah, all right, let's get back to the fight here. What? Holy shit. I mean, nice clinch work again.
Lots of knees, man, by Salvador. Still holding the center of the ring, though they're kind of coming back to the middle now. But he seems to be more in control of this fight. And I'm really glad that these guys are doing stand-up because a lot of the time I find that the Brazilian guys are into the ground game. That's what Brazil is known for, is the jiu-jitsu. So although I do like to see that, of course, again, I prefer seeing striking and seeing what these guys are made of that way. But when you're on the Contender series, the goal is to be both striking and showing your ground because this is mixed.
Did you see that? Ross went, come on. He just yelled at him. He just yelled, come on.
He's getting cocky now. You see, it's funny. Like he's feeling more confident. He's landing some hits. Still, though, I think I'd have to put this round to Salvador so far.
Every time I stream, I say this Hoppy messages me. I don't know what it is. Hoppy, I'll get to your DM after.
If you guys don't know who Hoppy is, he's been a friend of Isha's. I believe he lives in Minnesota. He's also been part of the THPN, which is
they're just swanging. They're just swanging right now, Kyle.
Isha's other gig. So
was the other gig.
Yeah,
no, I'll run down between this fight, some of the other projects that I run, including the hockey streams and my podcast. But right now, I mean,
dude, these guys are just exchanging in the middle.
Kyle, you couldn't have picked a better fight to come or fight night to come over and watch. Honestly, this is one of the better contender series I've seen in a long time. Obviously, the best one thus far because last week sucked.
Man, the tides have changed a little bit here. It looks like Ross's tag and Salvador, man. Like these guys are pretty evenly matched.
And Maxim, by the way, I'm enjoying your content. Thanks. I'm enjoying your commentary. Thanks to you. Well, thank you so much, brother. Every Tuesday.
Oh, dude,
he tagged him. Salvador tagged him. He's seen comment. This is it.
Yeah,
he's seen it. It's over.
Tweet. It's over. Holy shit, man. That was unreal. And he is out, dude. He got smoked.
Holy shit. What a fight, dude. Look at him yelling at Dana.
Salvador fucking nuked him in the last one. It was a big right hand to the jaw. Boom, he's down, trying to cover up.
Wow.
Just gets eaten alive after. Holy shit. What a way to finish that fight. I'm really glad that we picked him, but again,
dude,
we don't know anything about these guys.
Fucking beast though, man.
Absolutely he is. This was an excellent fight. Both of these guys really evenly matched, but it goes to Salvador in the end.
Dude, Dana, I can't wait to hear his press conference after this because he's going to just be swooning over everybody. He's been on his feet at every fight.
Yeah, it's unreal. It's nice to see that. These guys are actually they're pretty surprising in a lot of ways. Some of these guys, like you'd think, would just not necessarily be your first pick. They get knocked around and they're coming back. Like it's pretty crazy to see the heart of some of these guys.
Hoppy and I went heel on our podcast, and we're kind of like playing into some local drama that was going on, and then we put a clip out and everyone thinks we're serious. They're like, you guys are fucking idiots. I'm like, listen to the podcast. But it's good. Look, we got 1,000 views on the videos. So there.
Dude, it's awesome. And that's all.
Look at the show. Oh, the respect. He's even showing their coaches. Man, the guy gave him a kiss. I love Brazil. The Brazilian coach literally just kissed Ross on the forehead. Just grabbed his little head and was like,
dude, that was an epic fight. Like, honestly, both of these guys had so much heart and were willing to rip it up. Like, I honestly think that that you're right. Ross will be back. We will see that guy again.
Here we go. We're going down to the ring to listen to the official decision.
Vinicius Salvador.
Let's go.
Killed it, man. Killed it. Awesome.
I love the 125 division. I know that at times, it wasn't great. We had Demetrius Johnson just like run through it. I think Demetrius Johnson had like 12 or 13 title defenses. It was nuts. And then TJ Dillashaw was sent to kill the division. He lost, right? Like the 30 seconds in. But now Brandon Moreno fought this last weekend. Unbelievable fight, Kaikar, France. Him and Davison Figueiredo are going to have a fourth fight because the first one was a draw. It was a title fight draw. That's what the war was.
Yeah, that's...
Second fight, Moreno chokes out Figueiredo, wins the belt. Third fight, Figueiredo wins a split decision, wins the belt back.
Wow.
Figueiredo's out for a year. Brandon Moreno just won the interim title, so they're fighting for the unification belt in like around December, I think.
That'd be so worth watching.
No, like we don't get 4 fights in the UFC unless they're like really. We just don't get them in the UFC. We see them in Bellator when they're trying to milk them and whatnot.
Here's the replay of this. Boom!
Oh,
big left hand,
left
big right hand. Holy shit, man.
Sorry, we're getting back to the comments here, folks. Yeah, Salvador's power wins out. Incredible. Hope we see Ross again, though. I think Ross either gets a call back on Contender Series or like down the road, Dana will like book him for like a last, a replacement fight or something.
I think he will, man. He really had a lot of heart in that fight. So it was nice watching both of these guys. Yeah,
I was questioning it when you said Jim Benning should take over for the Billy Garrett. And I was like, Isha hates Benning. Oh, the Soda Pod Club. Okay, I'm going to say this for everyone watching us right now. I do a Minnesota and craft beer podcast, or Minnesota hockey and craft beer podcast called the Soda Pod. It's fucking great. Go listen to it, even if you don't like the Minnesota Wild. There's some internal drama going on Wild Twitter right now where Wild Twitter split on their general manager being good or bad. And for anyone who doesn't follow hockey or the Wild, the general manager hasn't done anything bad for the team. If anything, he's done only good. Some of the Wild Twitter fans are maybe blowing his good out of the proportion, and some of his on the other side are saying that he's like a tyrant, which I'm like, what? Anyway, so Hoppy and I came out full heel. First 8 minutes of the podcast, just shit on the general manager. And it was all a joke. Then after, if you make it 8 minutes into the podcast, folks, you get to see that clearly it's a bit. And for those who haven't listened to our podcast before, Hoppy and I, we love Jim Benning. We love the scouting staff. The scouting staff, Judd Brack actually came from Vancouver.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Wild poached him. He's an incredible scouting, head of scouting. So just for anyone watching on Twitter, just to clear that up.
Actually, Hoppy, if you're still watching, dude, I really hope to meet you one day. I've heard so much about you through Isha that I think we need to try some whiskeys and have some beers.
We'll put it this way. If I end up in Minnesota this year for a whatever stint again or trip or whatever, or if Hoppy comes out, because I know Hoppy was going to come out, I think before Christmas this year or right after, maybe in the new year. But I mean, I went there, so it didn't work out. So I know him and his wife really wants to come to the island.
Come to the island and tell your lady how wicked it is here. You can show her some of our one take sessions and show her what there is to look at, because that's kind of why we do those things. So anyway, dude, I would love to meet you. It sounds like you're a really great guy. So
cheers, man. Cheers. Yeah, Hoppy. He's all right. Also, I think it was you, Isha, that told me about Bill the Butcher Mahood, a fighter from Prigi. Yes, it was me. I haven't heard that name or looked up that name in a long time, Shane. But yes. Holy fuck, we're almost on the main event, dude. This is crazy. I mean,
unreal. It's just flying by.
So, I mean, this event sometimes goes 2.5 hours. We're only an hour and a half in, but it doesn't seem like an hour and a half in, eh?
No,
I told you these would go by quick.
It's so chill, man. And literally it's because you guys are into the commentary and everything with us. Like it's wicked. So anyway, Richie Florence, Isha got to hit up Arizona first.
I would love to hit up Arizona. My dad used to go play soccer tournaments there all the time, and he loved watching Steve Nash play. So like the amount of Suns games my dad got to hit up while I was like at home, like, God damn it. Yeah.
Let me just say too that Canadians love Phoenix.
Oh, he knows. He knows.
Canadians love it down there, dude. A lot of people that I know have parents who have bought second houses down there.
It's the only reason their team is still surviving. I'm just kidding. Richie knows in my heart I support the Arizona Coyotes more than most hockey supporters who kind of, let's be honest, who make fun of them. But like, put it this way, Richie, if Austin Matthews doesn't save that team and whenever his contract's done, then I'm probably going to give up on the Arizona Coyotes. Because right now, do you know, Kyle, that they don't have a rink?
No, I know
they're playing at ASU next year.
They're only playing to like 3,000 seats or something, right?
They're playing at ASU. They're playing at Arizona State University next year.
Unbelievable, dude. And Austin Matthews actually wants to play there too, because he's like, that's his hometown.
They should give him 5% ownership of the team. Honestly, like give him the. I know people scoff at this because it's 2022 and that doesn't happen, dude. The Pittsburgh Penguins gave Mario Lemieux a piece of the team because that he saved that team, and I'm pretty sure. I think he sold some of his stakes, but I'm pretty sure he has a percentage still in the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Dude, it would be unreal. And looking
Snowbirds,
at
that's what they call them. The Canadians who go there.
Snowbirds, yeah, no doubt, dude. Well, we get a lot of that up here.
Bro, even some of the I have a friend, shout out Sports Done Right. It's a Vikings and all Minnesota sports podcast. Shout out Vince. He goes and works because he works from home. He goes and works in Arizona 8 months out of the fucking Minnesota snow year.
So jealous.
Comes back in the summer and hosts fucking like rib fests and things like that.
Richie, bring Austin home. Dude, honestly,
100%.
60 goal scorer that guy was this year. He
fuck the Leafs. Fuck the Leafs, bro.
Slayed it this year.
Fuck
slayed it.
Kyle doesn't like the Leafs either.
You know what? Let me put it this way. I would take the Leafs over Montreal any day. I just don't like the that far east. Not interested.
But all your French speakers, we like you on the channel.
We like you if you're watching, like, it's cool, right? But I'm a Calgary fan through and through. I was born and raised in Calgary, so they are always going to be my number one. But if I had to pick a number two, the rivalry with Edmonton and Vancouver are just too great to ever be happy with them.
I like the Flames.
It is, man.
I like the Flames, even though, but me, it's different because because Kyle and I have met. We met right. What was that? I was like 18 years old. I moved to Calgary. And Calgary's the first place where I saw it at my first NHL game.
Yeah, at the Dome.
We would go with Sam to the Hitmen games all the time at the Dome. So like Calgary and Calgary hockey just holds a special place in my heart, despite kind of the rivalry between the Canucks and Calgary.
Now, it's always a respectful rivalry though between us. You know,
Yeah.
things can get a little bit like, oh, Vancouver sucks, Calgary's whatever, right?
Vancouver sucks.
But it's all joking, and we just genuinely like watching hockey. So
hell yeah. I can't wait to get the Derek Lewis bobblehead up here though. He'll look kind of we got Biggie Tupac, we got Kirill Kaprizov. By the way, Kirill Kaprizov made it back to the United States.
no way.
Yeah, he landed today.
So okay, so what happened with him again? He went back to to Russia and got scouted for the army or something.
Well, so apparently there were some documents that like he had that were either forged or back in the day that weren't vetoed or whatever, that like, you know, most Russians I think have to do some army time unless you're XYZ, whatever. Right. School path, this trades path, like sports. Korea. Exactly.
And China, I think.
Yeah, I mean, UFC fans know about Korea. Fucking the Korean Zombie in his prime at 27 years old had to leave for 2 years or 3 years and go do his military service. Then he came back to the UFC.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. They do that. Everybody, man or woman, has to go and serve in the army down there.
So with everything going on in Russia right now, and with the government being kind of entrenched in the KHL, the Continental Hockey League, the second best, in my opinion, hockey league in the world. Unfortunately, it's there in Russia. Props to the Russian athletes, though. I mean, those who aren't juiced, they're some of the best hockey players, you know, next to Canadians and Americans, right? But long the short of it, him and a lot of other Russians, the government is just not making it easy to leave. Whether it's a army clause, whether it's a citizenship clause, and his family now is getting harassed where they can't leave either. So now the Wild are actually working within the legal and respectful parameters to get his family out so that he doesn't always have to go back home in crazy times and have a risk of this. And, you know, I think that's perfectly fine when he is your franchise.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry we got on the hockey talk train, but
it happens.
We're Canadians. We love hockey, and we're hybrid sports fans because we don't watch American football at all.
Not at all.
We don't watch the NFL at all. We watch the weird sports. We watch hockey. We watch MMA, and I watch lacrosse. So I mean, there it is.
But since we are on the MMA train right now, let's get back into this. So stats for Campbell versus Duncan. Campbell is 6-1-0. Duncan 8-1-0. Campbell is 6 feet tall, 155 pounds with a 72-inch reach and an orthodox stance. Duncan is 5'10", 155 with a 71-inch reach and an orthodox stance. So excited to see these boys brawl. We'll see what comes of this battle.
It's the main event. See, we have the promotion here. They're talking about who is this right here? One of the guys actually trains over there. Yeah, Sarah Longo. That's awesome. Yeah, trains with Aljamain Sterling, trains with Al Iaquinta. Ray Longo, man. I don't know if you recognize that guy. So he's been with Matt Serra since the beginning.
Really?
And he's still training stars. Aljamain Sterling. He's a champion.
Unreal.
145 champion. 145, 135. Oh, fuck, I can't keep track. But anyways, he's a champion. He beat Piotr Jan. 145 because that's O'Malley's rank, O'Malley's division. Dude, Chris Weidman, who beat Silva.
Yeah.
Sarah Longo guy.
Dude, that's
this guy's
so cool.
In New York is still, and he's got the thickest Brooklyn accent. This motherfucker.
Yeah.
ESPN always has to beep him out live when he's in the corner. You keep hitting this motherfucker. Oh man, all right, let's get back to the comments here. Considering Duncan actually is a pick on the ESPN, I'll pick him to win this fight. I'm picking the American Campbell. Yeah,
I don't know who to pick right now. You know, it looks pretty even. I'm unfamiliar with either one of these guys, so I'm just going to go random, and I am going to pick Chris Duncan for the win.
All right, Chris Duncan. I believe he's the Sarah Longo.
Scottish.
That's pretty cool. So we got our boy in Scotland still watching. That's probably why. Chris Duncan, let's go. The Problem. Chris Duncan. See, there's another nickname. This is the Problem Child. I know that's a nickname.
Yeah, so he has 8 wins, 1 loss. Go back up for a second there, Isha. 6 by KO, 1 by TKO, 1 submission, and 1 decision.
So he fucking finishes his fights.
He's looking all right. So Let's see what this guy brings to the
He was
table.
on Contender Series. I guess it goes more than 6 weeks. Last season, week 7.
And lost to a KO punch from Mark Smith. Or sorry, refereed by Mark Smith, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this guy, yeah, he's fought in Bellator, UFL. So I'm pretty sure this is a guy. I watched the preview thing that I sent you earlier today, and he and I really only paid attention for the first part and for the first one. And he's the one who he had an opportunity. His opponent backed out day of the weigh-in.
Oh yeah.
Then got offered a UFC fight, and something happened there. Either the guy was as like a backup, either the guy was able to fight, or the guy pulled out. And then 17-day notice went and fought. Yeah, this is it. Borshev won. And actually, Borshev is, I think he's 1-1 in the UFC now. He's a Uriah Faber guy at Team Alpha Male, but he wasn't 100%. He had coming off 3 weight cuts in the month. This is the guy I was talking about, the Scottish guy. So interesting to see Chris Duncan.
He is ending them within, like, a lot of his fights end within the first 4 minutes. He's got like 5 or 6 TKOs that are showing up on the stats, which is pretty cool.
What a nickname by Charlie, the Cannibal. 6-1, 27 years old. Oh, coming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 win streak. And he's fought in Bellator. If anyone fights in Bellator, you know, you fought at a high level. It's like, it's again, to throw hockey out. It's like you've played in the KHL, you've played in the Swedish Hockey League, you've played in the AHL, like you've played pro hockey at a high level in your respected sport. That's how I see Bellator, PFL right now. PFL is a little different because it's actually, you have to get points, So if you win the fight a certain way, you get points in a ranking that determines the playoff bracket, and then and you play for $1 million at the end of a season.
Oh yeah, okay.
So it's a season-based fight league, which is it's interesting. We'll just say that.
So I want to say, Shane, you just asked about the 6-year-old beer.
Where are we at with the subscribers?
We are at 223 subscribers. We are trying to make it to 230. So if you guys get us up, we only need 7 more subscribers to get to 230, and then we are going to try this 6-year-old beer.
So for those who don't know, during one of the fight breaks, Kyle went to grab some more beverages from the fridge, and he found this one.
It was at the back of the fridge too, just so you know. So it's probably been long forgotten about back there.
So I was cleaning up some of my camping stuff during the spring. This one was in my emergency camping tote, which is funny. I kept a beer in my emergency tote. I mean, hey, thinking ahead. 6 years old, expired in 2016. It might not even be 6 years old. It might even be more, since it's expired in 2016.
You get us up to that 230, and we will risk our health for your entertainment. That's how this works.
By the way, shout out Selgra. I know Kyle doesn't like Quebec, but my cousin in Quebec has a new brewery. She hooked me up with these cups and is sending some beers to the City Life Project YouTube channel. So shout out Selgra. Montreal, I mean, as much as we hate the Canadiens, it's basically the rest of Canada. It's the rest of Quebec that we have an issue with.
And either way,
you've been to Montreal.
I've been to the city. It's a beautiful city. I'm from the West, and honestly, there is a rivalry. If you're not Canadian, you wouldn't necessarily understand, but well, maybe you would. The North and the South, that kind of thing. It's sort of the same with the East and the West in Canada.
They keep fucking up our elections. Let's just say that.
They really do. But to be fair, it's because they got a way higher population than we have. Anyway, politics aside, I don't care if you're
West Coasters through and through.
If you're brewing beer, I don't care where it's from. I will try that shit out. So,
all right, main event, Kyle. We're just about there. I'm gonna make a quick tweet. Charlie Campbell coming in -180 favorite. Chris Duncan, the +150 underdog. Kyle, who do you got as we lock in our choices?
I was going with I think Duncan is who I went with. The Scottish man.
I'll go with the American. Locking them in. Let us know in the comments who you got. I'm going to retweet this. The fights are pretty much upon us. Feature bout, final bout. Here we go. Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. And respect at the beginning. Always love to see that. Again, leg kick by Duncan.
Kyle, you think this is going decision, or are we getting another stoppage?
I think we're getting a stoppage, man. Just based on these guys' stats, it looks like we're going to be aiming for a TKO.
All right.
And these guys are exchanging quite a bit here already. There was a little bit of a slip up by Duncan. Oh, dude. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Campbell is really He's going for the strikes,
He's
man.
going for
He's
the kill.
already he's hit him a couple good times already. Obviously, neither one of these boys is rocked yet, but I think we're going for a TKO. And I'm going to say this ends in the first round.
Okay. Oh, I'm just quickly tweeting this, so I'm only saying the corner of my. But I keep hearing the shots, man.
Slapping straight meat.
I don't know what FC said, probably a language translator thing, but shout out to UFC. Thank you for joining. Shane says he hasn't been picking the favorites on purpose. Boy.
Going underdog. Hey, man, that can be a real benefit when you're betting big bucks.
Dude, this has been an incredible night of fights. This has been an incredible night of hanging out with all you folks.
Oh, another slip, dude, but that really fucked him up, man. Trying for the takedown. He is thwarted.
Nice knee to the body. Shit, I might not even have time to tweet this, Kyle.
Oh, and they're going back and forth. Oh, dude, he just got rocked with an uppercut. Duncan is down again. Solid right on the chin.
Oh!
Whoa, dude. That totally switched.
Upset of the fucking year, dude.
Holy cow. Dana White is up and pacing around.
That is the upset of the night.
Wow. And as Isha said, didn't even have time to tweet it before that fight was over, man. And he's still down, dude. Campbell is still down, laying on his back.
Everybody.
Wow.
Campbell was about to lose, Kyle, right? Like, he was about to lose.
With an uppercut, he was down. Duncan was hurt, and he ended up coming back and bringing the thunder. That was unreal, man.
Look at Dana talk to him.
Yeah, dude, Dana's having a conversation with them. He's signing a contract for him right now.
So this is a complete contrast from last week where Dana only gave out one contract.
Big right hand to Duncan. And then, like, this is from Campbell. Huge uppercut from Campbell. Duncan is going down. He slips up twice, and he comes back with a big right hand. And yes, it is a big right hand. And he just lays him on the floor, man. It is game over.
That's fucking insane.
I thought he was going to lose,
Dude,
but that
too.
was my pick again, which is dude, that comeback was unbelievable.
Yeah, start betting, Kyle.
I should start betting. Big right hand, boom, thumps him, man. He is on the ground.
Comebacks. I fucking love comebacks in this sport.
Holy shit, was that ever something to watch?
I'm blown away with that one. You know what that reminds me of? Not quite to the extent, but I think it was the Ultimate Fighter Sarah Hughes finale. These two fighters went at it. One guy punches a guy in the ribs and literally breaks his rib. He goes down like this, Kyle, and the guy charges at him, uppercut knocks him out, and then falls to the ground. My rib! So he won the fight, couldn't even have his hand raised. He went right to the hospital. Man. Shades of that.
That was beautiful.
That is
absolutely beautiful.
That is textbook puncher's chance in this sport, right? If you have power, you can win.
Dude, you can tag a guy and the whole thing can change. It's really that simple. And especially when you start fighting with big guys that have a lot of power, it's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. So the Scotsman takes it on a big comeback. That was the coolest thing to watch. And Dana was out of his chair. Holy shit. That kept us all on the edge of our seat. Wow. That main event was unreal. We've had a lot of really good fights tonight.
Holy shit, Kyle! I'm interested to see how many. Like, we'll sign off after Dana White gives out his contracts. He does it pretty quick, right? I think it's only going to be like another 20 minutes or so.
Well, I saw him signing one for Duncan here. Yeah. So it looks like we've got a boy that's entering the UFC tonight here.
We're gonna fight. Let's check out some of the comments. Kyle called the first round KO, baby. Let's go.
I tried, bro. It's that was solid.
4 contracts, maybe a 5th for I mean,
maybe
you can give out contracts to people who lose. You can do that.
Dude, that was a hell of a fight. And Ross definitely made his name. Dude. And even if he doesn't get contracted tonight, I do believe that we will see him again in the UFC at some point.
Absolutely. So I'm gonna check on our poll question, which is on Twitter. Sorry I didn't throw one on which is on YouTube. I'm sorry I didn't throw one on YouTube or on Twitter. I'm getting mixed up on Twitter today. I will do that on Saturday for fight night. Even Laura Senko, dude. She needs to start getting some fight night fucking color commentary. She's actually so good. She trains, and I'm pretty sure she's getting her judging license too. Like she
nice.
knows the sport more than, honestly, like more than Joe Rogan these days.
So Chris Duncan is sitting on back-to-back wins now. So that's really good when you're entering the UFC on back-to-back wins with this. Like, dude, that was quite the upset. Honestly, we thought it was going the other way, and literally in 5 seconds that changed. Like, just crazy to see.
All right, so we're looking at our poll question right now. Still time to vote, folks. How many contracts does Uncle Dana give out tonight? So far, 2. What?
Contracts.
Only 2 leads at 50%, 1 at 15, 3 at 26, and surprisingly 4+ at 9. Kyle, I'm thinking at least 4.
I'm thinking at least 4 too, man. We had some really solid contenders today, and based on the excitement of the fights that we've just witnessed, I think a lot of these guys are gonna have a career. Like, I really do. We were on the edge of our seat during most of these. It was a lot of stand-up brawling, and I was wrong on a lot of points. I thought we were going to see a little bit more grappling and wrestling and that kind of thing. Just didn't see it. It wasn't there for most of these. They wanted to stand up and they wanted to battle and impress the boss, and I think that they found success in that endeavor.
Shane said 2. He doesn't think 4. Why don't you think 4? We had 4 finishes, no? I believe we had 4 finishes. Now, I know finish doesn't necessarily get you a contract, but they were damn good
Beautiful finishes. Well, Shane, you kind of like to be the black sheep from time to time, I've noticed. So, nothing against that at all. You might be right. We could be just totally out to lunch, but I do believe that we're looking at 4+ here.
It's funny to Dana White said he invited the former owners of Zuffa Lorenzo, like the Fertitas. He invited them last week. He's like, you got to come out. Contender Series is so fucking crazy. And last week was a complete dud.
Oh, that sucks.
But it sucks that they didn't come out this week.
So I just want to update you guys. We still only have 224 subscribers. Anyways, besides that, thank you for subbing to our channel. That is super awesome. But we need 230 if we are going to drink this rank expired.
Yeah, we've kind of just set like a fucking fucked up goal thing as the stream went on, and Kyle, if we don't get them, we're just gonna save it for the next stream.
Yeah, exactly.
So
you'll probably
get worse and worse
this another time.
So yeah, if we can get before and we got another maybe 20 minutes left. Dana White will give his picks here momentarily, and then we'll quickly talk about him before we sign. I mean, I expected 2.5 hours, right? And we're at 1 hour and 59, so we have some time. Yeah, complete opposite last week. Dana was on his feet the whole night. If you guys want us to see, if you want to see Kyle and I drink this beer that expired 6 years ago, I don't know how old it is. Call your friends, call your family, tell your aunties, get your auntie to subscribe. 230 subscribers, and we will drink this. We get to 250.
We're so close, man. We only need 6 more subs.
And if we get to 250 subscribers, we'll give away some merchandise too. But if we can get 6 more subscribers, we'll drink this beer that is 6 years expired,
and it's had some temperature fluctuations. We said earlier, this has gone from hot to cold to hot to cold, probably more times than we are willing to think about.
It has been my camping tote, my emergency camping tote for 5 years.
Ugh, greasy, but we'll do it for you.
Yeah, shout out Lighthouse Brewing. This is not a reflection on your beer.
Yeah.
Oh, so look at some of these props that paid tonight. Salvador the distance plus 330, Francis Marshall by decision plus 400. Yeah, that's the one that fucking killed our buddies. Parlay. And Billy Goff first. So this is a parlay cost. You bet all these things and you can win. Like I said, parlay $100 there, you win 7,425 on this.
That is a really good.
But it has to be it's weird specific type things, right? Of course. That's why you pay for these picks, because people who just research this shit all the time, follow trends and what can happen in UFC and fights like this, they'll know that, maybe 7 out of 10 times this happens,
Yeah.
Oh, look, they're already on seat, ready to potentially get their
contracts.
Yeah. Here we go, folks.
Billy Goff up first. Fought like a stud and weathered the storm.
Billy Goff, welcome to the UFC.
Awesome.
Fucking rights. That was an incredible first bout. Yeah,
we
the
got
heavyweights in too.
That's 2 contracts. So Shane, you're right so far, buddy.
Dude, the other 2 are 100%.
I think so too. We're looking at 4 contracts tonight, you guys.
Yep.
This was a UFC prelim level fight. Both guys were at such a high level, and Marshall absolutely dominated.
Let's go. Dude, high praise. He's saying that this could be on an undercard.
Yeah.
Fucking right.
That was an excellent fight. So well deserved. Welcome to the UFC, Marshall.
Incredible first round. The first round was unbelievable. He's dropping bombs. Both of these kids were incredibly durable. He has 100% finish rate now.
100% finish rate for Salvador.
In this sport is obviously talent, but another one is durability. You have to have durability. This kid's talented, he's durable, and he's mean, he's nasty, he wants it. Get over here.
Yeah, buddy,
Yeah.
Salvador.
4 contracts, you guys. So we guessed it right. Sorry, Shane, to bust your balls here on.
Oh wait.
Oh! Duncan's taking a contract tonight too.
Yeah, that's 5.
5, bro. So
Look at him. He's so happy.
dude, that was well deserved. That comeback was fucking unbelievable.
Dude, Dana's jacked.
Dude, he's got some solid boys entering the UFC tonight. So I look forward to seeing these names again up on the big screen TV. You know, I'm really stoked to see where these guys go, man. This is the young future of UFC.
What an incredible night of fights. Holy shit.
So good. And for my first contender,
Yeah,
dude,
you
that
can.
was
What a night to
wicked.
start. I mean, your first like stream in-house. We've done podcasts at the studio before, and you jumped on with Tim. But
I streamed from home with my cousin Tim, who you guys are all familiar with through the tarantula videos and the whiskey and beer tasting stuff. But this is my first live stream with Isha on our YouTube channel. So sick. Thank you guys.
Yeah,
for
this was
sticking
awesome
around, man. And I'm just gonna check our
redrinking
our
this
subs
beer.
again.
Are we drinking this beer?
I don't know if they're gonna
Next
they're
up,
gonna do it for us.
this
No,
oh, close but no dice.
224 still.
Oh, close but no dice. And you know, we got over 20 likes, which is awesome. We're getting there. We set the bar high for a reason, folks. We want to spoil you all, but you got to deserve it a little bit.
You do. You got to work for it, dude. We are trying to build
working
this
for it.
channel. So, but we are still so happy to see that there's so many of you guys still watching. Really, really cool. And yeah, Richie, dude, we are so stoked to see some of these guys again. Like those guys were fucking banging tonight.
So remember this stream. Remember where you were when these 5 guys entered the UFC in like 3 to 4 months. Kyle, the guy who won last week, who got the only guy, Joe Pfeiffer, he's already booked for October.
Unreal. So we'll probably be watching that. I bet you we'll be streaming that. So cool, dude. I love seeing these new young bloods getting in there, banging, earning their keep. It's pretty cool.
Sweet, man. Well, I mean, that about pretty much wraps it up for us. Let's pump a little bit more what we got going on the channel. Pump your music. You know, let's start with your music stuff, because for those, you see my face a lot, especially on the UFC stuff. But Kyle, give like an outroduction, I guess, on like who you are, what you do musically, what like, you know, what else we do in the channel. And while you do that, I'll link your music stuff in the live chat. So for those who are still here, please go and support Mudge here. And I'm going to throw his link so it's easy for you in the chat.
Well, Isha said it. I go by the moniker of Mudge, Mudge. You can look me up on Spotify, iTunes, TikTok, Apple Music, whatever you want to do. I'm on all the platforms. I have 2 albums under that moniker. Excuse me. I also am under Trenchfinger on Spotify, iTunes, all the major platforms. If you are a fan of 90s grunge rock, then all of my stuff will be right up your alley. On our YouTube channel, we're blasting out 1 video every single day now. And they range anywhere from doing these live streams on Contender or UFC. We are doing podcast material. We are doing one-take sessions, which has been a huge hit for us lately. Those are essentially covers or original songs by local musicians in really nice places to look at, so you can see where we live and what we're all about. There's just going to be tons of content coming out in the near future, and I think that if you guys sub to our channel and click the notification bell, you'll be reminded every time we drop something, which, like I said, is every single day. So there's something for everybody, and we are happy to have you guys be a part of our channel.
Nice fucking old. I don't think this is the right one, is it?
It might be. I don't really know.
That's so funny. That
My
picture.
SoundCloud.
I don't know if this is right, Shane, but like, no.
No, it shouldn't be.
Yeah. But
no melting ice
Why
cubes.
would Kyle put a melting ice cube as his profile picture on SoundCloud?
Dude, honestly, I haven't even looked at my SoundCloud and like.
That's what I'm saying.
so
Shane,
long.
only Shane uses SoundCloud. That's why I give him a hard time about it.
I think I've had 12 listens in like a year on SoundCloud. Nobody gives a shit about me on there. So if you want to check me out, look me up on Spotify and iTunes. Give me a follow.
No, he
I'm gonna
won't,
have
'cause he's
more
not gonna
music
pay
coming
for it.
through. Well, if Shane, if you don't want either, that's fine. I'll give you a high five either way the next time I see you, buddy.
Shane, go to Reverb Nation. You don't have to pay for anything there, and
Yes,
you can download the
true.
songs.
You can download all my stuff for free on Reverb Nation.
Oh, amazing. All right, folks, that's it from us. Like, subscribe. We will see you back here Saturday. We have videos dropping every single day of the week. A new one-take session dropping tomorrow. Then we have vlogs dropping the rest of the week. Of course, Friday. Hell, I might even jump on Friday if I'm not doing anything and do some PFL streams. But for sure, UFC stream 6 hours on Saturday, and we'll be back for week 3 of Contender Series next Tuesday. What a
He subbed to me on SoundCloud. Thank you, Shane.
oh my god, Kyle, what a fucking beautiful night of fights it was.
So awesome. Can't wait to do this again. That was a really cool experience for me. So thank you guys all for watching. Thank you for sticking around to the end and saying goodbye to us. And maybe next time you get us to 230 subs,
We'll
and
drink
we'll
this
drink that
rank
shitty
ass beer. All right, that's
which
it from
should be
us.
pretty easy. So
All right, until next time, we say peace.
later, guys.
We're out of here.